Melody Andrews, her third, team fifth. Cougar foul, number 10, Sydney Freeman, her third, team sixth. Oak Hill foul, 33, Adriana Trexler, her second, team fifth. Rebound, bucket!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gates, Carnegie, Rockefeller. I'm not. Generous, caring, rich in spirit, I am. You don't have to be a person of great wealth to make an impact. When caring individuals give through a flexible, creative, capable organization known as a community foundation, our philanthropic potential is unlimited. As your local community foundation, we provide you the opportunity to permanently support the causes you care about, both near and far. We do this by protecting and administering permanent funds through thoughtful grant making to improve the quality of life in the community we serve. Simply put, Donors who give through a community foundation build sustainable, permanent funds called endowments through contributions, big and small, to support organizations they care about most, forever. Through the generosity of our many donors and the responsible, informed investment of permanent funds, we will increase our grant-making ability for the benefit of our community for generations to come. All we need is you. What causes are you passionate about? What organization matters most to you? We can help you ensure your charitable interests are supported forever. Donors can give to an existing endowment or establish their own. Some choose to give now, while others make their gift later through their will or estate plan. To learn what your options are, talk to your community foundation. We're here to help you reach your philanthropic goals. If you love our community, let's leave our little corner of the world a bit better than we found it. Not just today, but for future generations too. The Washington County Community Foundation has been making our home a terrific place to live, work, and play since 1993 through the generosity of donors just like you. Why? Well, just like you, we also really love our community.
All right, welcome. We are live here at Art Sanders Field for tonight's sectional semifinal round here of sectional number 48 in Class 1A, as the West Washington Senators will take on the Providence Pioneers here in this second round semifinal game for a chance to go to the final next Friday night. So looking forward to this contest here tonight. Of course, the Senators coming in off of a 22-14 win last week in the opener against Eastern Green up at Eastern Green. Providence getting a 29-0 victory over the Springs Valley Blackhawks to advance to tonight's second round here against West Washington. Another beautiful night for football. I was thinking about that today. This has been probably, in all the years that I've covered football, probably one of the best years as far as weather that we have seen. We've had some beautiful Friday nights, a great night here for football once again, and the Senators with a tall task here tonight, taking on Providence, coming in at 7-2. Of course, they had to forfeit a game or two due to playing an ineligible player. I know they beat Charlestown, and that was one of the games that they had to forfeit off their win column. But Pioneers come in here with the same record. It's West Washington, 7-2. And, just a really good Providence team once again. As we've seen, they've had some good ones in the past. They made the move down to Class 1A 2 years ago as they have dropped some enrollment numbers. But playing with the Senators here tonight, used to be a 2A sectional team, but Senators going to have to play awfully good football here tonight if they want to give themselves a chance to advance to that sectional final. But I know the coaches are ready to go. They've had a great week of practice, and just looking forward to another good night of football here at West Washington. Joining me once again here this evening, my partners in crime, Coach Brad Mills, and then also the Professor Craig Akers will be running the camera for you here. As we have all the action, not only just on our school radio, West Washington School Radio, but also on the IHSAA broadcast network with the live stream here this evening. So we appreciate you tuning in to tonight's semifinal game here, and Senators down there on the field. About 20 minutes left here before kickoff, so Providence already made their way back to the locker room, so ready to get this thing going, and what should be hopefully a good football game here tonight.
And Bubba, we hope that we see a different team that came out to start the game last week. That was what, thankfully the Senators weren't able to get themselves in a big hole. They were only down 6-0 going into the fourth quarter there. So they're really going to have to make some strides to come out this game, with a ball of fire and ready to win, because they've got a very good Providence team on the other side. A team, like we've said, that's kind of new to the single A, especially this sectional. I was looking at the last time we played them, if we played them, when it was, and we were trying to figure out the year. I did not see it on there as I was scrolling through there before. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't think this has been a matchup that you've seen very often. Like I said, never were really a regular season opponent. And then sectional play, they played in 2A a lot. I remember back several years ago when I was doing games for Salem, we went down to Providence a couple times in sectional play and took them on down there. And I don't think we ever played them when I was doing those games at Salem anyway. It seemed like that game was always on the road for us. But, Providence is, if you talk to a lot of people around the state, they're a private school. So much like a lot of the private schools in Indiana now, and a lot of people don't like that. They feel like it's an unfair advantage for the private schools due to the fact that they can kind of get athletes from different places, but nevertheless, it doesn't make any difference. They're our opponent tonight. They're a team that has played really well. We got to come out and match that intensity. And I think the strong point for Providence has been their offense. Their defense has given up some points at times, but their offense is really good. They've been able to outscore everybody that they've played, and naturally you have to do that to win ball games. But I think their strong point is their offense. I feel like the Senators' strong point has been their defense. So it's going to be interesting to see here if the Senators can keep Providence held down a little bit. And, I think from looking at what I've seen on film, our keys on defense is going to be stopping that outside run. They've got some speedsters in the backfield. Number 2, Thomas Lynch, is probably as good a back as we've seen throughout the year. They've got some receivers that are really good. Their quarterback, I like him real well. Number 9, he's a junior, Carter Lanin, who throws the ball real well. And, they've got some size too. If you look down their roster, they got a couple big kids up front on the line. They've got a senior lineman, 6'6", 290, and number 55, Josh Posey. Also number 63, Grayson Abel at 6'3", 225. So, they've got some size up front. That's something we're going to have to deal with as well. But I think the Senators, will stick to their normal game plan. We want to just control the football, eat clock, and keep their offense off the field.
And, being back at home for this team this year, that hasn't spent very many games away from Art Sanders Field, you come back to what we're hoping is probably a very raucous environment. The Pioneers have brought quite a few fans and still out there, so we've got a line out the gate, so it's going to be a huge crowd tonight. I know we're going to have a lot of people listening to us here, and we thank you for that wherever you are, and a lot of stuff going on. I know we got some people all the way out in Evansville or Illinois going to tournaments and stuff, so we appreciate that. I got some text about that, and please share it if you're watching so we can get it out there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a great thing that we're able to broadcast and live stream through the IHSAA network, and we're just very fortunate that we have the program we have here. The Professor Craig Akers does a great job with that, probably second to none as the live stream broadcasts go, and we just appreciate what he does for us here. And it's great for the fans that can't get out to the ball game, and you can download that link and watch the game right there on IHSAA TV. And, it should be a great contest, like I said. I'm just hoping that I think the key, and we'll go to our keys of the game, or Eddie Gilstrap Motors keys of the game. I think the biggest key for West Washington tonight is to control the football and eat clock. We don't want their offense on the field that much. We want to limit their opportunities. If we can put our offense out there and get first downs and just slowly drive down the field, get some points on the board, I think that plays in our favor. It's a situation where you don't want to get down to a good offensive team like Providence. And, we've seen that a couple times this year where the Senators got down. Paoli probably the worst of those games that we did lose, and we got down early to them and just never did recover and come out of that hole. And, that momentum is a huge thing, and I think that's probably my biggest key to the game here tonight is to, control the football, control the clock, keep your defense rested, and hopefully our defense can come up with some big stops on their potent offense.
Bubba, the second key to the game, in my opinion, we're seeing here is we talked about emotion coming out, momentum. You want to have that. Last week we were on the road. It was a very long trip. For one of the longest trips we've had all year. And we get up there. It's kind of a team that we were playing Eastern Green with a lot of emotion behind them,
yes,
a lot of drive, and so that kind of trumped anything we were trying to do. We came out so flat, and that was it overnight. We saw some signs of stuff that we hadn't seen all season, really. So now I think that's going to be one of those things. It gets to those gut check points in the game tonight. They're going to have to, take a deep breath and refocus, and just, when you're going through heck, you got to keep on trucking, Don't let anybody know that you're there, and they can do that over and over again. But it will be a battle for them tonight because we've got a very good Providence team. There's already people that let's be honest, Providence probably already marked this up that they're playing Tecumseh next week.
I don't think there's any question if you look on paper. If you look at those kind of things and you look at Sagarin ratings and you look at John Harrell's website, everybody's got them picked by a couple touchdowns, and I think that could be a possibility. Mm-hmm. It's just going to depend on whether or not the Senators want to end their season here tonight. But I think we've got a group of senior kids that don't want to quit playing. We got the two that come out late, Mason Cox, Mason Jones. I know they want to keep things rolling here. Wyatt Johnston has been a big part of our team this year, as he has been in years past. Ethan Roberts, our fullback, I think he has just played phenomenal on both sides of the ball.
And according to Coach Lowry, he's a lot better this week, feeling a lot better.
Yeah, I think he's good to go. Bradley Hampton, the senior there as well at linebacker, and also playing at tight end some for us, and Kai Struther and Gavin Ball, both two linemen. Those kids, they don't want their season to end here tonight. They don't want Providence to come in here on their home field and end their season. So I always said if you can get to sectional finals, anything can happen. And I think next week, I don't care who's playing in it, I think that's a toss-up, because you're playing with a lot of that momentum that you just talked about, Coach. And you made a great point. We saw that last week with Eastern Green. I think they come out with a momentum. They were honoring a player that unfortunately was killed in a tragic car accident. And, they played with a lot of emotion those first three quarters, and we were flat and just didn't respond until the fourth quarter. But, that's something else that we've got to come out and get a quick start here tonight. I would like to see us get the ball first and be able to drive the field, eat about all the first quarter off the clock and score, and make Providence play from behind a little bit. And I think that would be a big key for us if we can do that here tonight.
And that, like we said, there are no bad teams when you get to this point in the season.
Lord,
so
no.
Another key is definitely going to be limiting your turnovers and your penalties. Something that we saw, playing behind the sticks at the wrong time was kind of hurting us a lot. I don't know our total penalty yards last week, but there were some crucial ones. We had one on a touchdown that got called back, and so then we had two, and then we had one the week before. So on those big plays there, you got to be focused on what you're doing. Big injury for the Senators this week, and Dylan Keller, he is out. He is a guy who you probably haven't heard us say his name a lot, but you know what? He's one of those guys that our offensive defensive line cannot, function without. He's a great leader. He's a quiet leader. He plays very, very hard. He's out in the concussion protocol. So just one of those things, you get to this point in the year. So we talk about that razor thin, that depth that we have. Will that affect here? Will that be something that the Pioneers will try to exploit?
Yeah, and another thing that I look at too for us that I think is a real positive for West Washington is the fact that we've got a group of coaches that have coached in these kind of games. Coach Lowry come from programs where he's played in a lot of semifinals, a lot of sectional finals, won some sectionals.
Won a heck of a sectional against this
Absolutely.
Providence team.
Absolutely, he sure did. And then you've got our group that's been here for quite some time that have seen just about everything. And I think, they're the type of guys that can get our kids ready to play the game here tonight, ready to go. and we said it last week. You come into these games, everybody's even. It doesn't matter. Everybody's won to this point. So there are no losers when you come into these kind of games in sectional play. So records you can throw out the door. We saw that last week against Eastern Green. Their record wasn't very good, but they came ready to play, and we had to answer the bell. Finally did in the fourth quarter and got the win. But same way for Providence. That they come out. It was a 0-0 game against Springs Valley at the half last week. So
Yeah.
They scored all their points in the second half.
And what did you see? I know you got to see a lot more film on them. We talked about the running game that they have, and of course Lynch we know is a big he's a big part of that. Is it something that our fans are going to see? What are they going to see the most out of them?
I think really the thing that makes them really good offensively is their speed, and they have a lot of team speed. They're going to run the ball wide. They throw the ball pretty well. A key for us to stop that defensively is we've got to get pressure into the backfield. Some of our guys up front have got to get across. Our defensive end play is going to be huge. Outside linebacker play is going to be huge. And I may be totally wrong. I'm one of those guys that when I watch film, I try to pick out things that I see as weaknesses, but I think that I think they're going to run wide. I don't see them trying to run the middle of the field too much, and I may be totally wrong. They may come out and just dive all night long, but from what I've seen out of them, they like to get wide. Their backs are really good in space, and they do a good job. Their receiving core is about as good of blockers as I've seen, and they've got a couple of those. Number 4, Cade Unruh, number 5, Luke Kruer, and number 28. Actually, they run 3. Brian Wall are really good blockers in open field. So that's something we're going to have to fight off defensively, and be able to get out there and make those stops, because if they get 3 or 4 yards deep, look out, because their speed is just really, really key. And I know Coach Gibson will adjust to that as the game goes on, but I'm kind of interested to see what he does here as far as moving some of our personnel around to stop that. I thought about it all week, and there again, I'm one of these scheming type guys that watches that thing. But, one thing that I thought about was, you take some of our speedsters, Hudson Kress, Zach Stice, I think those guys are going to have to play huge here defensively for us to limit some of those outside runs of Providence. And, hopefully we can make those plays. And it's going to be tough. I'm going to tell you that, like I said, they're as good a blocking outside crew, especially their wide receivers, that I've seen all year. So, that's going to be a big thing for us to have to stop. And, hopefully we can do that.
And it'll have to be an almost perfect game for the Senators, like we said. So that's something that but that's the point in this year. You play for perfection. You play in order to get, raise a trophy at the end of the year. You got to have. A football coach once told me, he said, you got to have a really good team, and you also have to have a little luck.
Oh, yeah,
because
there's no doubt about it.
I mean, you could look at every rankings or whatever you want to do. You could say that right now, and the Philadelphia Phillies are in the World Series tonight. I don't know what that odds were, but I would have took them at the beginning of this.
Absolutely. I'd like to have had some money on that one. But anyway, that's something that you're right. A lot of it comes down to that. And I think, you've got to want to go out there. And like you said, this is for all the marbles. You can't lose the game and play next week. So
yeah, all 3 of these weeks are like a sectional championship.
Yep.
That's how you have to treat them.
Yep.
There's times when you do that. So
yeah, absolutely. So we're going to take a quick break here. We'll hear a word from some of our sponsors, and then we'll be back here on your home for Senator Sports, WWSR and West Washington live stream.
After 2 years of study and research, the Washington County Community Foundation launched its first proactive initiative, Youth First, in 2007. Their goal was to create a positive environment within the county where youth are valued, their needs come first, and investments are made in their well-being. In 2011, Youth First merged with the YMCA to best serve youth through their common commitments to youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. This merger allowed for further utilization of Youth First missions and the possibility to grow development assets in our community more initially.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, back here live at Art Sanders Field as we've had our national anthem here, and both teams, well, Providence has returned back out to the field. The Senators still remain in the locker room and will prepare to come out here real shortly, down to about 2.5 minutes or so before we have this game get underway here, as the officials have made their way out here also for tonight's game. So, you know, another thing, and you touched on a little bit, I think we've got to eliminate some of the penalties that we've had in weeks past. You know, got to play sound football here, take care of the football. We talk about these every week, and those are going to be huge here tonight for the Senators. So just looking forward to the start of this one as both teams about to head back out here and get this thing underway.
On the other side of this bracket tonight, Bubba, we have Tecumseh playing.
Yes.
They are, I just blinked on it.
Yeah, they play, it's North Davies, yeah.
North Davies,
I was
yes,
sitting here going,
yeah, that'll be at home.
I had
Tecumseh
that
will be
in my
hosting.
mind,
Yeah.
and I couldn't think of who it was.
Yeah,
but
we
North Davies.
drove 7:30.
Yeah, they start at 7:30, so that game will be interesting, and I'm sure, you know, Tecumseh come into this sectional as a favorite, no doubt, on paper, but you know, they're a very good football team, but Providence, I'm sure, has something to say about that, and I know the Senators would like to put themselves in position to play for that sectional championship, and you know, that's a discussion I was having with my kids yesterday. You know, not everybody can say that they had a chance to play for a sectional championship. I mean, if you get that opportunity, that's something you want to relish, you want to make the most of, and hopefully, you know, the Senators can get the job done here tonight, and we'll see what happens as far as the next week in that sectional final would be. The Senators return back out to the field as they have their pregame meeting down there at the Rock there, where the honor to Coach Philip Bousman. So they're kneeling down there, typically have a little prayer session, and then they'll return to the field here ready to go as Providence back out there going through some of their pregame warm-ups here, but ready to get this thing going as the clock winds down. And here comes the Senators as they'll come back out onto the field. Look pretty fired up. I hope that they're ready to go here tonight because this is a big one.
Yeah, you practice all those hot days in August for games like this. You struggle through those cold practices where it's windy and cold, that you get to play on nights like this. And there is not a more picture perfect night here in Southern Indiana you could have, and it's going to be a great battle here. As we're going out to the coin toss, that'll be Kai Struther, Ethan Roberts, and Bradley Hampton, and Gavin Ball out there, senior captains for the Senators.
Yep, absolutely. So they'll come out there, and Providence will send theirs out as well. We'll meet at midfield here and have our coin toss and find out how this thing's going to get underway here from Art Sanders Field as we're ready here for the second round semifinal action in Class 48, or in Class 1A, Sectional 48 here this evening. So the captains meet there at midfield now as they'll go over the instructions from the officials, and then we'll find out here just in a few seconds how this thing is going to start here tonight as we get ready to go.
We would like to thank the IHSA and Farm Bureau Insurance, who are the corporate sponsors
Absolutely.
there of this broadcast, and we've been fortunate, like we said earlier. Coach Shaker's here able to help us out to get us on there.
Yeah, it looks like that the officials have done the coin toss. It looks like the Senators will defer to the second half. So we're going to put our defense out there first and see if we can stop them.
Opposite of what you were thinking.
Well, you know, I like that mo. You know, we talk about that mo and that momentum. I think it would have been big for us. But, you know, at some point in time, you got to be able to stop them too. So, you know, we got to come out here, set our defense, get ready to go. Might not be a bad idea to put your defense out there and see what Providence is going to do. And that also gives your coaches an opportunity to adjust and see how they're going to try to do things here tonight. So we'll send our kicking unit out there as our quarterback will kick off once again here. So he'll start things off. So Kenton Chase will go out to set the ball up. It looks like Providence going to drop a couple different guys back there deep. Number 36, I believe, on this side is Cooper Ross, the sophomore, and then Lynch out there also deep as well.
And then you also have, I believe it is Hall there. Urine.
It's Unruh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here looking at you go across.
Yeah, that's a tough one to say, but I made sure today that I found out how that was announced because you know, you never know with these names when you get
I had a kid named Michael Butt, but it was Boutte. He told me Boutte is how you say it.
Yeah. So Kenton will kick off here for the Senators to get this thing underway as we get started here with this semifinal round game. The kick's a deep one, going to bounce, go close to going in. It will go out of bounds down there at about the 13-yard line. So the Pioneers will start first and 10 at their own 25, I believe, as they'll bring it out here and get it set. And officials were back there at about the 20, so that's why I was kind of confused. Actually, that'll bring it out to the 35. Yeah. I'm mistaken in that as well. So being out of bounds, they'll start at their own 35 here, first and 10 for Providence as we get this game underway here in the first quarter. They'll break the huddle, come out. They're going to go eye in the backfield, much like West Washington will do as they get ready to set up here.
There's a player who was not equipped, I guess. 28 was just pulled out of the game. He did not have something correct on his uniform.
And he's a big part of their blocking offense to the outside. So we'll set up here. Lanen will go under center to take the snap as they send another one off.
They have two receivers that have come off that did not have their knee pads down.
That's what it was. Yep, pants. Officials were on them for that, so they'll get set up here.
Yeah.
As they will bring in number 8, Eli Theobald.
So, hey, this is a chance for Senators to make a big play on this first play, Bubba.
Carter Lanen will come out under center. He'll step up under there to take the snap. He will on first down, turns, hands it off in the backfield. Big blocking, as we mentioned, out in front of number 2, Thomas Lynch, the ball carrier. He picks up about 11 yards. Good for a first down here, and not how you want to start for the Senator defense. And that's what I was talking about. That's what I seen on film. They are very, very good. Their backs are about following blocks, and they get people out in space to create those blocks. We're going to have to fight those off because it'll be a long night if we don't. They'll split 2 wide to the far side, this time out of the shotgun as Lanen will take the snap. Drops back, wants to throw. He hits his man in the flat. That's Lynch. Got a great block there. Yeah,
that's going to be a block in the back, yeah.
And that'll come back. But they make the reception as Lynch takes it all the way down for about a 20-yard pickup all the way down into Senator territory at about the 29.
That flag's about the 48 there.
And, yeah, I believe that one's going to come back because kind of a blind side block there.
And it was already past
receivers.
the play, which you have to realize. The ball was already past him. And so that'll put the Pioneers behind the sticks there.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, you've got to call that because that's one of those calls that, is kind of an unsafe block. So.
Sideline.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
I guess the official ran into something. They didn't call anything on the block. So that reception actually from the quarterback to Lynch was good for about a 20-yard pickup.
And that's what Coach Lowry was even saying it was against them. We thought it was over. Okay.
First and 10, they'll take it, pitch it into the backfield. Number 5, the ball carrier, that's Kruger. And he'll take it off the right-hand side, pick up about 4 yards as Kruger gets his first touch of the night. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Pioneers. At the Senator 32 or 31-yard line, they'll mark it down. So,
and like you said, Bubba, the defensive line doesn't want to get shaken too much. You don't want to get on your heels, and you don't want to get going side to side too much. You want to go right at the guys.
Well, they've actually got number 7, Preston Kempf, in there at the quarterback now. He may have started there. They'll take it, pitch it deep. It'll go back to Unruh. He'll cut the corner over there, get good blocking again, and pick up a first down as he takes it down inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. So number 4 with the pickup there of about, let's see here, he picked up about 12 yards on that carry, and another first down for Providence as they are knocking on the door inside the red zone of West Washington at about the 13. Snap will come back. Oh, that's 2 men in motion there, but they don't call it. I guess that's a shift, and they take it, turn, hand it off. It'll go to Lynch. He'll go the right side. There's a flag also coming in there. Lynch able to pick up about 7 or 8 yards down near the 10, but I believe that's going to be a hold or something that's going to come back. Yes, that is the call. So that will come back. That flag thrown right at the 15-yard line on that far side, so that should bring it back 10 yards.
So that's going to back them up 10 yards, and that's going to put the ball.
Going to give them a longer down there. It looks like we'll see ball get marked all the way to the
25-yard line. Yeah, that's where they bring it back to. Spot foul right there at about the 15, so a 10-yarder. First down and about 17 now for the Pioneers.
Going
as
4
Kemp
wide there, brother.
will go out of the gun this time with 4 wide receivers, 2 to each side. He'll fake it to Lynch, wants to throw, goes to the corner of the end zone. Got a guy back there. Mason Cox back there, almost picked it off as he's able to knock it down. So number 7 trying to get that ball down the field there to the receiver. I believe that was number 5, Kruger, and it falls incomplete.
When that ball was released, Mason was right there, but it hung just a little bit more to where I don't think anybody would have caught it, been in bounce, but Mason was able to tap it away, thankfully.
So Kempf will line up, 2 receivers wide to the far side, and kind of a heavy set to the right. They'll give it to Lynch.
Double
Now
handoff.
they'll hand it back the other way to number 4. The ball carrier, he'll take it down close to a first down. He gets tripped up there at about the 13 and falls forward to about the 10. It looks like he's a couple yards short, and it should bring up a 3rd down and about 2 at about the 9-yard line. That is the case. So number 4 able to pick up about 9 yards on the carry, and it will be 3rd and short here for the Pioneers.
You're with a great run there as he came off the line on that double. They had Lynch in the backfield now. We're going to see a different.
Kruger back there at quarterback
Yep.
now. He'll take the snap, hand it.
Yep.
Nope, kept it himself. Tried to go in the middle. Ethan Roberts snuffed it, but I believe he got enough for the first down.
Yeah, he's on the other side of the sticks.
Yeah,
there.
I've seen them do that on film. When they put Kruger in the backfield, you can pretty much guarantee he's going to run the ball.
He's going to make that read for the jet, and then if he's not, then he's going to take it himself. So he's going to see if they do pinch down the middle there, Bubba. If they do, then he'll hand it off wide, but if not, he's just going to get it what he can.
1st and goal for the Pioneers here in the first quarter. They'll take the snap now as Kemp back in there, hands it off, and they're going to take it in. Lynch will score from 7 yards out. So number 2, the ball carrier, and he takes it in for the first score of the night as Lynch able to take it in from 7 yards for the score. And the Pioneers on the board first here with 9:26 to go in this first quarter of play.
Snap high. Here goes the kick. It's up, and it is good.
Yeah, they've got a great kicker. I've seen him out here in practice.
Providence, the soccer team, is quite good, so they should have a good kicker somewhere around there. Well, that brings the score to 7-0 here with 9:26. You're listening to WWSR on the IHSA Network and West Washington live stream.
Is your ride not as reliable as it used to be? Eddie Gilstraps is the place to go. With 80 years in the auto industry, we know how to get things done. At Eddie Gilstrap Motors, we have an unbeaten level of commitment to buyers. Unmatched customer service, a wide array of new and used inventory, and various financing options are just a few of the ways in which we serve our customers. Give us a call at 877-227-9421. That's 877-227-9421, or just visit our website.
All right, back here live at Art Sanders Field as we're ready for the kickoff. Pioneers getting on the board first here as they score with 9:26 to go in the first quarter on a 7-yard touchdown run by their running back Thomas Lynch, who takes it in for the score. So the Senators, you just got to come back here and answer. We elected to give them the ball first. Couldn't stop them, and now we got to come out with our offense and move the football as the Pioneers will put it back into play as they'll kick it back off here to give the Senators their first offensive possession. Nice deep kick, going to be fielded back there at about the 10-yard line. Hudson Cress will bring it out. He's got a seam. He gets up the sideline and takes it all the way up to about the 40-yard line before he's hit and brought down. They'll mark him just shy there at the 39, so that's where the Senators will start their first offensive possession of the night, and a good return by Hudson.
So it'll be interesting to see, Bubba, if we do employ a lot of the same things where we're going up the gut, or we're going to give Ken the chance to try to break it outside. I think we're going to have to try to establish the middle before anything tonight.
Yeah, with their speed, it's going to be hard to do much wide, I think. So we'll see what we do. We'll go under center. I in the backfield there with Roberts as we split two receivers here to the near as we set up here on first down. Snap will come. They'll turn, hand it off. Roberts, he's got a seam up the middle. First down run and more as Ethan takes it 12 yards on that first scamper, and a good run out of the gate by the Senators. And that was something that we talked about. I think they're vulnerable in the middle, and I think that's an area where we're going to, and that's been kind of our forte on the offensive side. So, if we can get the blocks we need up front and move the football that way, it could be an interesting night.
We got some guys back there. It looks like Roberts is going to get the lion's share of carries here to start the game.
1st and 10 at the Pioneer 49. They'll go to Roberts again. He falls. His blocker still on his feet and takes it down to about the 45-yard line. So a gain of 4 on that carry by Ethan, and it'll be a 2nd down and 6 now for the Senators at the Pioneer 45. So good pickup there once again. The problem with that is if you keep doing it, they're going to adjust. But when they adjust, then that's when you do something different. Ethan will back up a little bit now, so this could be a different type of play as he'll stand up in the backfield. Kenton still under center, takes it, turns, he looks to throw. Kenton's going to throw it out in the flat. Catch is made, but it's knocked away at the last second.
And that was looking for
he
Roberts.
He never did have possession of it. Yeah, they tried to get it to Roberts there in the flat, but the Pioneers all over.
And that's why Coach Lowry is looking for a helmet-to-helmet contact there, because that was doggone close, almost little shades of Franco Harris there, and the immaculate reception there, because the ball bounced and thankfully went to the sideline there and out of bounds.
Incomplete on that 2nd down throw, so it'll be 3rd down and 6 now at the 45 of Providence. So a big 3rd down play here for the Senators. They'll set up. Titan Williams here to the near side. Kenton will go under center. They'll turn. Now they're going to go roll wide. They got a guy out there. He's going to cut the corner.
Grayson McCoy.
That's Grayson McCoy. Cuts back up the middle and gets tackled and pushed forward enough for the 1st down as McCoy able to take it down to about the 36-yard line. And a pickup there of 9 yards on the carry by McCoy. Good for a 1st down.
That was the first time I've seen that play run all season, Bubba.
Yeah, that's a new one.
That's a new one. That's something you put in. It was already established, and I thought, okay, maybe we're having a little trickeration there, but Now it might be Hudson Crest time up the middle here, trying to get a little burner up the middle.
Crest up behind Kenton now as Kenton will take the snap. He'll take it, turn, and hand it off to Hudson, and it goes nowhere. He gets stuffed there at the line of scrimmage. As might have got a yard, they're going to give him his momentum forward down to the 35-yard line. So Hudson just not enough beef in there to push that pile like Roberts does, but Hudson runs it hard and gets the 1 yard pickup. So 2nd down and 9 now at the 35 as the Senators will go back to work here offensively. They'll set up, split Titan Williams and McCoy to the far side. Kind of a heavy set there to the left for West Washington. Kenton will take it. Now he'll pitch it wide. It'll go to Hudson. He'll try to cut the corner. He will pick up positive yards, and we're going to get a hold.
Yeah. Right there, I think we had too many guys. Bubba just got wide and kind of got on the outside shoulders of the defensive line, and that's going to be a hold against the Senators. Put them behind the sticks there.
Hudson able to pick up a couple, 2 or 3 yards, but it's going to come backwards here on that holding penalty, a spot foul in the backfield, or actually about the original line of scrimmage at the 36. So that's going to take it back to the 46. And here's what we talked about. We can't afford to get behind the sticks, and that's where we're at now. It'll remain 2nd down, but instead of 3rd down and about 6, it's going to be a 2nd down now and about 16 for the Senators.
And I think you wonder right now, do you try to run the ball here or do we go with the pass? There's a couple.
Well, I always say that, and you quoted me. You eat an elephant one bite at a time. I'll try to get some positive yards here and then see what they can do on 3rd down. Kenton will take it, rolls out, wants to throw. He's got pressure, gets away from it, though, gets to the outside. Now he's going to take off with it and run out of bounds. Only ended up picking up about 3 yards as he takes it down to about the 43. So Kenton had to run for his life there as he had pressure coming from everywhere. And another penalty, another hold.
Against the Senators. And that is not what they need right now.
Nope, absolutely not. Another hold against West Washington.
Where was that flag at, Bubba?
Right there at where the officials standing, right there
goodness.
about midfield. So it was in the backfield. And that one will be another 10-yarder. So it's going to take it back into Senator territory, all the way down to about the 42-yard line where they'll spot it. And now it's 2nd down and a little twirl for the Senators as they 2 straight holding calls, 20 yards in penalties right there, takes it all the way back into our own territory. So 2nd down, and I'll call it 30 for the Senators as Kenton will go under center. He'll take it, turn, rolls out, keeps it himself, follows his blockers, tries to get the outside, does. Picks up about 10 yards of what they lost back as he goes out of bounds right there at about the midfield marker, right at the 50-yard line, as they'll mark it down there. So it will be a gain of 9 yards on the carry for Kenton.
And he looked very elusive there. He was able to get some yards, and he kind of tucked in. And we look at that play before where we had the holding call. It looked like it was a broken play a lot because they had nowhere to go. And that's when you're going to see a lot of holds a lot of times, is when you got to improvise.
3rd down now and about 21. So you need to get part of this back here as Kenton will set up here on 3rd down. He'll take it, rolls out, wants to throw, got time. Now he's going to have to run away from it. Now finds a guy open and just overthrows him.
Yeah.
Man, he had Grayson McCoy right there. Would have been close to a 1st down, but just overthrew him, so it's going to be incomplete, and the Senators will probably have to punt this ball away.
Tight end Tyler Miller just wasn't tall enough to get that play, and then the ball where Titan Williams was at on the side, he was more of a post or a go route there. He wasn't looking for the ball to be thrown that way. That would have been a kind of crucial one if they caught it, but it looks like the Senators are going to have to punt it away here.
Yeah, Kenton will come in to punt it. Unruh will stand back at about his own 16, 15-yard line, and hopefully Kenton can get off a good one here with no return. Snap will come. He's going to punt it. Oh, and it gets blocked, and Kenton has to fall on it as they get through and just block that punt, and it's down at the 35-yard line. So another break for the Pioneers on the punt being blocked, and they'll take over in great field position, much what we didn't need there.
That's what we saw, a whole troop of Pioneers coming through there, and they laid into the offensive line there and got through, and just there was no chance for Ken.
So they'll bring their offense back out as Kempf will go under center to take the snap here on first down. He will, drops back, hands it off. It's going to go to Unruh. He'll try to get to the outside, and he does, and just makes a great play and finally pushed out of bounds down here at about the 25-yard line. So he picks up good yardage on that one, about a 9-yard pickup there by number 4, Cade Unruh.
And they're going to go up here quick. Get everybody on line. They're going eye in the backfield.
Kempf will go under center, eye in the backfield, as you mentioned. Take the snap, turn, hand it off. Unruh again, the ball carrier, and he gets hit. He got tagged in the back, but not before he was able to get the first down. Picked up about 3 yards there.
White Johnston, I don't know who the other guy was, but, man, coming through and laying some hits down. That's some of the Senators team. They hit hard. I mean, we do. We'll get hit, but we'll give hits right back.
Yeah, we got to come back here and establish something, get a turnover or something. We can't let them score again. Kempf under center now as we adjust defensively, pitches it wide to Unruh. A flag comes in. We get up to make the coverage and about a 2-yard pickup, but there's a flag on the far side.
I think there was a lot of
motion.
They had movement. Yeah, there was a lot of guys moving from their tackle all the way down to their wide receiver.
Well, you know that one time earlier in the game when they shifted, it looked
two
like
guys.
they had two guys in motion. And when that happens, it's because they had two guys. That's an illegal shift, and that's what it should be called.
Yeah.
Because they did that before and there was no call. And when you line those guys up outside the tackle, you cannot move two. You can shift one, but you can't move two. And they've done it twice now, so that penalty goes against them. And it'll be first down and 15 now for the Pioneers back at their own 20, or at the Senator 27. Shotgun as Kempf drops back to throw. He goes across and just a misread there between him and the receiver, number 4, Unruh, the intended receiver, and he went to the inside. Kemp threw it to the outside, so incomplete.
Yeah, that was one of those more timing routes more than anything. It's like 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to throw it. And he was not there and did not have the right route. We got Lynch in the backfield here. Bubba, I'm willing to bet we see a carry out of him on this play.
Second down and 15
They
now.
brought us in tight. They want to get wide.
They'll go under center. Kempf will take the snap, turn, hand off, just a dive, and good. We read it very well as we come up to make that hit. Hampton there to make the stop. So he got a couple hard yards down to the 25.
The senior number 51 coming up with a big play there for the Senators. It'll be 3rd and long here for the Pioneers. With 5:12 left, they're up 7-0 on the Senators here at Art Sanders Field.
3rd and 13 now for Providence as they'll set up here at their own at the Senator 25. Kemp out of the gun. There they go again. Same thing. You can't move those two guys from the far side unless that's a different rule. They've changed it. They follow their blockers well, and he picks up decent yardage as number 2 Lynch, also the ball carrier once again, as he takes it down to about the 23. Not enough for a first down.
They're going to be going for it, Bubba.
As he picks up about 6. Well, they'll give him about 8.
This is a huge play here for the Senators. This is a game-changing play right here. The Senators have to come up. They cannot let them get the first down here.
Yep, got to get a stop here. Kempf will go out of the gun.
There is all kinds. They don't know who the quarterback is.
Lynch out
what
there.
Is? They don't know.
They can shift until they get set, and that's fine. But now they set. They'll turn, hand it off. They'll go wide. Jet sweep. Number 4 Unruh will take it for the first down, and he fumbled the ball. He fumbled it. Yes, he did. I seen the ball come loose. It should be Senator ball.
Yes.
And the Senators get it back, so a big turnover there. Mason Cox actually coming in to recover that football. And I seen it come loose at the last second there as Unruh just didn't tuck it away. And that will be a big turnover.
And, Bubba, he had nobody for 15 yards
no,
right there.
No, he could have scored, and I think that's what he tried to do. When he cut back, we hit him, and I think Stice hit him, and then the ball come loose, and Cox was all over it.
So now the Senators have to be very cognizant deep in their own territory.
Our own territory at the 5-yard line, so we got to run the football out of here.
I think it's a lot of 25 right up the middle here.
It's got to be here. Gut check time for our line, as you got to take it over on your own 5-yard line. So that's where they'll start. Snap will come. They'll turn, hand it off in the backfield. Straight dive and a good run. Yeah. Kress actually diving out to about the 10. So a 5-yard pickup there by Hutto, and a good run there by Kress as he takes it out to the 10-yard line.
And he falls the blockers, Bubba, right on the butt of his
Yep.
blockers and kind of bangs shoulders and pulls the guy. He pulled the guy with him.
Robert's not in right now. He's out. I mean, of course, he plays both ways. So
Yep.
sure they're giving him a little breather, but
Yep. And we
Hudson's got to get the job done down there.
We haven't seen White Johnston back there
No,
yet.
not a whole lot yet.
He's been going in motion stuff, so.
So Kenton will go under center here, 2nd down and 5 at the 10-yard line as he'll step under there, 3:30 to go. Providence 7, West Washington nothing. Kenton will take the snap, keep it himself, and he doesn't get much. He has to dive back in the center. Got a yard out of it, it looks like. So Kenton able to pick up 1, and it'll be 3rd down and 4 now.
They gave him about 2. it
Yeah,
looks
they
like.
marked it
They-
very generous
just
spot
And
out to about the 12.
And that goes to the credit of Kid and Chase, how he's able to just, like, keep going. He's a little Energizer bunny for the Senators.
Roberts back in now, so I'm sure maybe here on 3rd down you'll see him get the ball here. But we need a 1st down to
Yeah.
keep this thing out and move it out away from that goal line. So they'll set up. Kenton under center, takes it, turns, hands it off. It goes to Roberts. He dives and gets really close. He's right at the 15.
It's going to be
Depends
about that
on the
spot. We're seeing it
Should
from
be
the,
a 1st down.
from that far guy there. We should be
Yeah,
getting yes.
1st down.
Wow.
So he got enough. He picked up the 4 yards. So Roberts with that pickup and a 1st down for West Washington, and that's a big one.
That's a big one. That just keeps the chains moving. That keeps your team
Yeah.
out on the field, and you can take it. Even though you don't, you can take a little bit of a breath now.
Well, here if you have to punt,
Yeah.
you're not punting out of your own end zone,
Yeah.
and that's the key. And they already blocked 1,
Yeah.
so you know.
And then
you
we know
don't
about their
wanna do it
speed.
again.
We know about the speed they have in the
Yeah, absolutely.
one back there.
So 1st and 10, Kenton under center to take the snap. He does. Turns, keeps it himself, cuts back up off tackle, goes the outside. 1st down and more as he takes it across the 26-yard line for about a 12-yard pickup. And Chase getting it done with his legs, so he picks up 12 on 1st down.
And so for the first time, all night here, the Pioneers are giving up some yards.
Yeah, when we're moving it, we moved it that first drive, and then we had the penalties, the holding penalties, and that's been kind of our Achilles heel all year. We make mistakes, and they cost you big, and you can't get behind the sticks, as we've mentioned. So 1st and 10 again at the 26. Senators will break the huddle. 2
Johnston,
receivers wide here.
Yeah, Johnston in the fullback position there.
Snap will come. They'll take it, turn. Kenton wants to throw, got time, looks. Now he's got a man wide open, Grayson McCoy.
He's out of
and he
bounds.
makes a catch, but he's
Yeah.
out of bounds.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it was close, man. Kenton
Yeah.
just had to throw that one down here deep, and
Yeah.
he should have sent McCoy straight because,
Yeah. He had his guy beaten.
he had his guy beat by a mile.
Yeah. So.
Incomplete pass on 1st down.
Hey, great. I got to give credit to our offensive line there, giving Ken the time to be able to make that throw.
Yeah, he had plenty of time. So
So-
2nd down and 10 now at the 26. We'll see if they can run that play again, maybe, because
Josh
McCoy was
Josh
wide
Posey
open.
was held up by 2 guys. He's a big old boy for the Pioneers, and yet the Senators were able to kind of contain him there.
2nd down and 10. Kenton under center with Roberts behind him. He'll turn, hands it off. Roberts the ball carrier, and nothing there much, as he might have got a yard out to the 27.
It looks like nothing there.
Yeah, they didn't give him much. If they did,
Oh,
yep,
well,
they moved it a little. So we'll give him a yard. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 now at the 27 of West Washington. Another big 3rd down.
Third down. You got to take that breath. We've not given ourselves too many chances to take some breaths tonight, Bubba. We got to.
There's been some confusion out here in the flats for them defensively.
Yes, and that's what
we just got to find the right receiver.
Yeah.
And Kenton's going pretty wide on those. He'll go out of the gun here. Snap will come. He turns, keeps it himself, tries to get to the outside, and there's just nothing there. He just didn't get the blocking that he needed. He's going to go down for a loss of about
Nolan
4.
Finnegan there just comes on, and he is a big body there, number 85 for the Pioneers, and Kenton had no cutback lane to come to, and then just had to kind of eat it.
So a loss of 4. He'll have to punt here, and this is where, they blocked the first one, so we got to get everybody in there tight and not let anybody through.
Well, then you have the second thing we talked about. They got a lot of speed back here, so.
Yeah, the returners are really good, so hopefully Kenton can get this off.
We got a penalty.
Flag comes in. What?
Too many men on the field. We have 12.
They got 12?
We have 12 men on the field, it looks like. Let's see. They're counting again. Don't count yourself there, Mr. Official, sir. All right. He's going to wave it off.
He miscounted. He thought there was 12, but there was only 11.
You know, I'm glad that guy's not my accountant. That's all I'm going to say.
So hopefully Kenton will get this punt away. You got to keep everybody from getting through here. Snap comes, the guy gets wide up the middle, but Kenton gets it off.
I like that
nice
punt.
Deep kick, and we got a guy right there, Stice and Johnston there to cover down, or actually Hudson and Johnston.
Right there to cover the ball.
Right there at the 35. They'll mark it about the 37.
And that's about as good as you're going to get on that play, punting from as deep as yard there, Bubba. And so now the Senators, with 31 seconds here left in this first quarter, have got to kind of channel what they had last time. Up to that turnover, they'd actually put a good
the defense played well, and then we got that turnover, and we got to do it again. You just got to keep stopping them here.
Well, when you play a team like this, they haven't been hit hard. If you can hit a team hard, that guys are not used to it, you're going to get fumbles.
So 1st and 10 for them. Kempf will go under center to take the snap. Split backs, he'll take it, turn, hands it off. Lynch. The ball carrier goes off tackle and gets hit. Isn't down yet, but finally goes down. Man, they went a long time without a whistle.
Yeah, and that's what I'm kind of surprised they did that.
Somebody needs to come up and smoke him once we stand him up. I mean,
you don't get a shot. You don't get a clean shot.
You don't get too many shots like that. He ends up getting 7 yards when he only had about 3 to start with. They give him 8 on that carry.
And so that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter here at Art Sanders Field in sectional number 48. The Pioneers of Providence leading 7-0 over the West Washington Senators. You're listening to WWSR, the official home of West Washington football.
Here at American Family Insurance, located in Bedford, Indiana, we help our customers all over the state of Indiana by having customizable insurance policies to fit their needs. Whether it is insurance for your car, home, or business, we've got you covered. With licenses in Ohio and Florida as well, we can insure your vacation or rental home. You can also sign up for our discount driving program called Know Your Drive and save up to 10% with the potential to save up to 20% off auto insurance premiums. And let's not forget about your life, as life insurance is the most important policy we offer. Contact Michael Long at mlong@amfam.com or call 812-578-3072. Again, that's 812-578-3072. Michael Long Agency with American Family Insurance. Big enough to serve, small enough to care.
Okay, back here live at Art Sanders Field. Providence 7, West Washington nothing. Pioneers get the ball back here after the Senators had to punt it away. They got a 2nd down and about 8, or 2nd down and 2 on that 8-yard pickup here at their own 43-yard line. As Kempf, the quarterback, will go under center. Split backs in the backfield. Heavy set here to the right, and that's where they're going to run it. And he just breaks a seam, gets a good seam up through there. Number 5, the ball carrier, Kruer. And he's able to pick up good yardage as he gets 10, 20, about 24 yards on that run by Luke Kruer. And that's a 1st down into Senator territory.
And that's where he had a full head of steam, no stop. When he goes, it's like a boulder rolling.
Well, they load up heavy to one side. You know it's coming.
Yeah.
Now they'll go more of a heavy set to the left as Kempf will take it. He rolls back, now hands it off. Last second, he give it off to number 4, the ball carrier, Unruh. And he picks up about to the original line of scrimmage. Not much of a gain, if any, none. They're not going to give him any yards on that.
And that's where you have to capitalize, I think, on a guy like that when he's going to, Lynch is able to be so elusive. But Unruh, when it looks like when he takes off, he's looking for just a straight line.
Yeah.
And he doesn't protect the ball as well as what I've noticed. So that's something the Senators have already capitalized on once. Hopefully they can do it again. 2nd
down and 10 now as split backs again as Kempf will go under center, takes it. Pitches it wide. That's kind of a risky pitch, but he gets it out there. Once again, to number 5, that's Kruer, and he'll take it off the right-hand side, this time for a gain of about 4 down to the 31-yard line. And Kruer this time getting only 4 yards. We've done a little better job that time. But, here's where, defensively, our ends are huge. We got to turn everything back into the middle. And we've done that a couple times, and they haven't been able to get yardage. But when they load up heavy like they are now to the left, that's when you know it's probably going that way. They'll set their tight end in motion. Kempf will take the snap,
pitch to the left
pitches,
side.
and that's where it goes.
Power on
They
power.
get a bunch of blockers out in front of him. He gets a first down as he takes it down to the 25 before he goes down.
And we got a flag there late.
Number 4, Unruh, the ball carrier.
Flag right there on the 30-yard
That
line.
may be a hold. Yes,
Hold,
and
yeah.
it is. That will come back. So a holding penalty will negate that first down run. And what it is, like I said, they're loading up heavy to one side. When you see that, you've got to know it's probably going that way.
You know, outside of the double handoff that we've seen,
That's the
really,
only time it hasn't.
So that's where you do put your outside linebacker on an island out
Yep.
there on the weak side, but you have him. You hope that, like in this position, Hudson Crest will be there. He's going to make that play, but the middle linebacker has to come over and recognize that flow.
You know, the way I always coached that with young kids was if you see that heavy, then if you're the inside linebacker on the unheavy side, you got to play outside contain.
Yes.
So he's got to get out there, but, you know, we don't know. Now they shift. They go to that funny shift again as he'll go under center, Will Kempf, and that is going to be a timeout by West Washington.
Yep.
So we'll take one here with 10:07 to go in the first half. Providence 7, West Washington nothing. We'll pause and hear a word here on your home for Senator Sports, WWSR and West Washington live stream.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
All right, back here live. West Washington taking their first time out here with 10:07 to go in the first half. 3rd and 14 for the Pioneers. They'll go out of the gun. Kempf back there. Takes a snap, wants to throw, got some time. He goes to the flats, and it just goes through the hands of the intended receiver, number 6, Pete Lanin. Outside there, can't haul it in, and it'll be 4th down. So hopefully they'll punt. I don't know if they'll just try to pin us here. They're going to punt formation.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, look who's the punter back there, and look what has he done all night?
Ran.
Yeah. So this is where you got to be now. We've got to make sure we don't get too many guys on the field. We've just put a whole – coach might want to take – I don't know if we got enough on the field.
Let's hope so. Snap will come here.
Coach
Now
got
we had
to use
take
it.
another one. Yeah,
and
we didn't adjust.
Coach is furious. I don't blame him. He had, your personnel.
You guys got to be ready, and that's where your sideline coaches have to have these guys ready to go. You got to be ready, know what down it is, and be ready with your special teams. And we just didn't get them out there in time.
On the varsity level, I was never good enough to be one of the guys that had the headset on, so I was always one of the guys had to get. I was always the get back coach, but I was also the get ready coach, is what I called myself. Because hey, get up here, get on the line, be ready right here.
It's easy to get caught up in the game and then kind of forget that hey, it's punt formation. We got to get our punt team out there, our return team, and we didn't do it, so we had to burn a timeout with 10:03. 2 in a row for the Senators. We only got one left, so we'll set up. Hudson Crest will drop back deep to receive what we think is going to be a kick, even though Lanin stands back there on the other side of the midfield marker, or Kruger, actually, Luke Kruger, the punter, who is also one of their running backs. So they'll set up. Snap will come here on 4th down and 14. It does. They go to the up guy. They're going to run it. There's a hold right there. And they'll get the first down as they snap it directly to number 36, Cooper Ross. And he picks up the first down. They missed a hold right here. They had 2 guys holding our guy, so they faked the punt, and 36 runs it about 15 yards. Oh my goodness!
Tell you, that's where you know that, and that's what I hated. That whole play. They're not going to punt it. They're just they're going to try to rub it in and try to get this for every yard. And the way that they like to is they like to pound the ball, so it can come in any way. And I wonder if that timeout set that up for us to take a timeout.
First down now as Kempf will go under center, eye in the backfield. 2 receivers wide to the far side. He'll hand it off. It'll go. Nice defense there by Roberts as he comes across to hit Lynch right when he had the football, and that's what you got to do. That's how you play the defensive end spot.
And Lynch is yelling at his offensive line. He is fired up there. He is not happy with his blocking. So
5-yard loss on that carry by Lynch.
Man, he is getting ripped all the way to the sidelines by the head coach, and he is still pleading his case. And he's getting sent over behind there. Man, the head coach for Providence all over him.
So good job there by Ethan Roberts. Big defensive play. They'll line up heavy to the left again. Eye in the backfield. Snap will come. They'll turn, hand it off.
Got to stop him right there. Got to stop him.
And he breaks out of it and still on his feet and goes down all the way inside the 20 at about the 19. We didn't do a very good job of tackling there as he's able to pick up about 10 yards on that carry is number 4, Unruh. So he gets back a lot of what they lost plus some on that first down carry. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 6 now for the Pioneers at the West Washington 19. We stopped them the last time they were inside the red zone. We got to come up with a stop here.
And we've played well. We've hit hard. We just got to tackle a little better.
Lynch back in the game. Eye in the backfield as Kempf will go under center. Takes it, turns. He'll keep it himself. Rolls the outside. He's got open lane to the end zone, and he's going to score. As a quarterback keeper, they faked out our defense. And, we're just not doing a very good job defensively of playing assignment ball. You have got to get out there and stay in your area. And there was nobody there as Kempf just took it to the end zone from 19 yards out.
And that's all they needed there as he comes around and just boot scooted around and had a host of blockers and gets going. They're going to kick the extra point here.
13-0 now as Kempf gets that touchdown as the kicker will come back in here with 8:06 to go here.
Snap was real high last time. This one's good. And
he gets it off. It looks good, yes. And he puts it through. So the Pioneers strike again with 8:06 to go here in the second quarter of play. And it's Providence 14, West Washington nothing. We'll take a big break. Come back here on your home for Senator Sports, West Washington live stream, and WWSR.
Expertise, resources, commitment. At Sullivan Financial, we offer a team approach to financial planning, offering you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are our main priority, which is why we work to understand your unique circumstances and ultimately create a distinctive plan that provides a roadmap for your financial journey. Located in Mitchell, Indiana, they can be reached at 812-849-2670. That's 812-849-2670.
All right, back here live, Art Sanders Field. Pioneers on top 14-0, and that one there's on us. We give up that fake punt for a first down, a 15-yard pickup on that run, and you've just got to play assignment. And part of that was because we weren't ready on the sideline, and they were able to play a little trickaroo. Sets up that 19-yard run by the quarterback, and they lead 14-0. Providence not overpowering. We've just got to come out here and quit making the little mental mistakes.
And a lot, like we said, against Perry and Valley, Perry and Paley, it's just knowing what you're doing.
Deep kick by the Pioneers kicker to Mason Cox. I believe he touched it.
Yeah,
he'll pick it up.
That's a live ball
anyway. He'll bring it out, so he's going to try to return it. Gets to the 5, out to the 10,
and
finally tripped up. And, another flag coming in on the Senators, I believe, for a hold. And there was confusion back there with our returners.
Yeah.
Mason had to go get the ball, and it really wasn't his ball to pick up there, as our other guys just took off and left him. And not sure what's going on out there, but they got to get their stuff together here. It's going to be a long night. So that's a half the distance to a goal penalty. Should take it back to about the 6. Yep, and that's the call. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Senators at their own 6. So, deep in our own territory once again. The last time we were down there at about the 5, so we got to bring it out of there. Kenton will go under center. Roberts in the backfield with him. Snap will come on first down. Kenton will keep it himself and takes it up the middle out to about the 10. So a pretty good run, about a 4-yard pickup there by Kenton. As Kenton able to pick up 4 on first down.
And he didn't have much, but he fall behind any blocker he could find and just kept going.
So out to the 10, 2nd down and 6 now for the Senators. Real key here, it would be great for us to get some points on the board here before the half.
Because you get the ball back.
And you get it back, to start that third quarter. So we'll split a guy wide to the far side and Titan Williams. Roberts behind Kenton here, so he'll take the snap under center, turns, hands it off. Just a straight dive by Hudson up the middle, and he takes it out to about the 18, 19-yard line. They'll spot him. Good for a first down. And a pickup of about 9 yards by Hudson. So a good run there. First down, Senators.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see right now is you want to see those first downs start to roll up here.
Like I said, they're not overpowering. We've hurt ourselves with penalties and just mental mistakes, and we've just got to move the football and take care of it and not make holding penalties. That's huge. 2 receivers wide to the far. We'll set Johnston in motion. Snap will come on first down. Kenton will keep it himself. He'll try to go to the outside as he gets out to the right. Picks up a couple hard yards out to about the 22-yard line. So Kenton with that quarterback read option as he'll keep it on that one. 2nd down and 8 now for the Senators as they'll set up at the 23-yard line. Kenton will go to the sideline, call the play. I'd like to see us take another shot down there to Grayson McCoy. I mean, he was wide open on that one play. And they'll split 2 receivers. McCoy, one of them here to the near side. Titan Williams, the other one. On 2nd down and 8. Kenton will take it, rolls back, wants to throw. He's got him out there. There he is, and he catches it. Nice catch there by Johnson.
Wow, what the poise of Grayson McCoy right there.
He come back to the ball.
And knew the hit was coming, braced for it, made the catch, and the first big play there of the night there.
Yeah, so that pickup of about 21 yards on that reception as Kenton gets it out to McCoy. And that moves the ball out to the 38-yard line. And I tell you, that was real close. And what they're doing is with those 2 receivers, they're making the cornerback pick his poison. And he took off after Titan, then come back.
Yes.
So we'll set up to the other side this time, 1st and 10. Kenton will take the snap, drops back, wants to throw, got time, gets it out there. Got McCoy a man open. McCoy again makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds right there at about the 47-yard line, and a flag comes in late.
It looks like it's so.
Nah, I don't think it's a hold. I think there was something out there by the Senators after the play was over.
Looked like maybe a mental mistake there. I'm not going to lie, because it looks like.
Not sure. We'll see what the call is. But, yeah, the flag came way after the play was out of – well, they're moving the chains.
Well, they'll probably do that and then
bringing it back probably.
So they will see.
First down on the reception, but they're still talking about it. Personal foul. Oh, wow. Providence.
Huge.
So that's going to go against the Pioneers.
As we all held with bated breath thinking it was going to be against us there. And I saw some that is so something. That is that's a great play there for the Senators. Bubba, do you do it again?
Yeah, I mean, that play's wide open. I've talked about it all night. He is wide open out there beyond the flat. So that moves the ball all the way down to the 34-yard line of Providence, and they'll call a timeout. They're first with 5:35 to go here in the first half. The Pioneers leading 14-0, but the Senators on the march here on your home for Senator Sports, WWSR and West Washington live stream.
United Producers, Inc. We are the largest livestock marketing company in the world. We currently have 17 auction markets and 23 direct buying stations across Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee, and Illinois. Our goal is to market your livestock to maximize your dollar while implementing animal safety procedures. To find your local market, Visit our website at youproducers.com or contact Ryan Batt at 812-620-0769. Again, that is 812-620-0769. Farmer owned, farmer values.
All right, on first down, after the Senators get the personal foul, they'll run it right up the middle to Ethan Roberts. He'll dive forward for a gain of about 2 yards on the carry, down to the 33-yard line. So that's where it'll be second down and 8 now for the Senators at the Pioneer 33. And we got to get some points on the board here.
Yeah, 5:35 there. I'm trying to see what Coach Lowry is something. He is not liking what he's seeing over there.
So we'll split 2 receivers wide here to the near side.
Okay.
Kenton will go under center with Roberts in the backfield. He'll fake it to him, drops back, wants to throw, takes a shot. He's got Mason Cox deep. Oh, he almost made an LBJ.
Yes.
As he put his hand up and almost pulled it in. Mason just reaches out for that one, and almost, if he would have kept running, I think he might have made that catch.
Yeah.
But he kind of stopped and waited for the ball.
And that's, Bubba, on the flight of the ball, when it was released, that's what I kind of thought. It kind of looked like a little bit of a wounded duck away, and it was airy. It just had a little air on it there.
Third down now. The bad thing about that is now you're third down in about 8, but you're in 4-down territory. So Kenton will go under center. Roberts behind him. Snap will come here. He'll turn, keep it himself, gets to the outside. Now cuts back in the middle, got a block, gets to the outside and took it down to about the 25, where he's going to be real close to a first down, but not enough, as he picks up about 7 of the 8 that he needed, and it'll bring up a 4th down and 1 now for the Senators. So, a big 4th down here.
So I wonder what you do.
You got to go. At this point in the game, you're down.
You got to go, but Roberts would be the de facto one, but I think you sit here and
let's get
we
going
got 11 seconds to get up the line.
Well, they'll get up there.
Yeah.
I think they got time. Kenton
we know
will
what
lead
the
them
play
up.
is. We're not checking on anything.
We'll set up here, 4 seconds, 3. Kenton will take the snap, turns, hands it off. Johnston got it and more. He takes it down to about the 21-yard line. So good for a first down, and they'll move the chains here. So Wyatt getting the job done, picked up 4 when he just needed 1, and a first down for West Washington. Deeper in territory of the Pioneers at the 22-yard line.
And Wyatt's set. He squats and then drives. And
4:21 to go here in this first half. Senators looking for their first points. They split Titan Williams wide to the far side. Kenton will go under center, eye in the backfield. Fakes the handoff, rolls out.
McCoy.
Got a man. There he is, wide open. McCoy makes a grab, gets it into the flat, and down at about the 7-yard line, where he's pushed out of bounds. A gain of about 14 on that reception as Kenton gets it to McCoy again. And I'm telling you, that play has been open all night long. First down Senators as they're down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal at the 7 for West Washington.
Linebacker Cooper Ross was all over whoever that spot was. He was over in that person's face, telling him, you got to get up there.
Let's go, boys. Let's punch this thing in here.
Yeah, big play here. I mean, this is getting the ball back second half here.
First and goal. They'll set a man in motion. Kenton will go under center, wants to throw. Now he's got time to run. Run. Take off with it. There he throws it last second. And, man, he should have took off with it. He had wide open field, and he's got to run that football. You got to tuck that and go because the play just took too long to develop.
Yeah,
so it's incomplete on first down as he tries to get it to Cox.
And, Bubba, when you've got that play and when it's developing and you're already about to where the number mark is, you're not going to get a pass on a guy. You're not going to – just general momentum's not going to get you there.
Right. Well, you've just got to take it. Now, Kenton knows what he done wrong there. He will make up for it. You wait and see.
Watch here,
Second down and go.
This side of the field.
Yep. He'll take it. They'll roll out the other way this time. Got time. Gets his man. Catch is made right at the goal line.
That's Johnston.
That's Johnston again. So
but,
he
hey,
picks up 6.
That's a great possession catch right there. Puts it down.
third and goal from the 1 now, as it takes it for the 6-yard reception. And you got 2 downs to punch it in here.
You know, and Johnson, the way Bubba.
I give it to Roberts here.
Yeah, if you've got Roberts.
First, on 3rd down. 4th down, maybe not, but I give it to Roberts here. And I tell Ethan, I said, you want to eat, big boy, here's your chance.
Look at how many guys are on the inside there for Providence.
We just give
Roberts
it to Roberts.
Is going. He's
takes it in.
Nobody
Touchdown,
could stop
Senators,
him.
as Ethan Roberts pushes it in for the score. And the Senators on the board here with 3:15 to go. They pull it to within a 1-score game, 14-6, and I'm sure we'll go for 2 here.
You know, we've liked that Grayson McCoy, the 2-point conversion play we had last week to him. I think that's something you might look for the flats here again.
Absolutely, and that play's been open.
Yeah.
I would not be scared to run that on the 2-point conversion at all.
So that would really change the makeup of this game with 3:15 left. If we could get the 2-point conversion here. McCoy is out wide there. Hey, but though Tyler Miller right there, tight end possibility.
Yeah, we threw it to him last week. Kent will go under center, take it, turn, rolls out, got time. There's his man. And he just threw it a little too late.
And
he had Titan Williams wide open. And it gets knocked down. So 14-6 as the Senators can't convert. We'll take a break as the Senators do what they needed to do, get some points on the board. And you're listening to Senator Sports on WWSR and West Washington Live Stream.
American Family Insurance is a Bedford-based business with a wide variety of insurances that are suited to the customer's needs. There is currently a discount driving program that can help you save money on auto insurance premiums. Contact us at 812-578-3072 or email us at mlong@amfam.com. American Family Insurance. Big enough to serve, small enough to care.
At Eddie Gilstrap, our customers are family. Rated in the top 6% nationwide in Ford dealers, we pride ourselves on our no-pressure environment, honesty, and integrity. Come see us today and discover why we're different. Eddie Gilstrap Motors.
All right, back here live. Senators get their first points of the night on a 2-yard Ethan Roberts run. 14-6 here, 3:15 to go. And an important 3:15. You cannot give up any more points and just keep this a 1-possession game here. So I'm hoping Kenton keeps this thing on the ground and away from any of their speedy returners here. So he'll kick off as we set the ball back into play here. 14-6 our score. Providence on top here as Kenton will put it in play. Kicks it deep. It'll come to the up man at about the 28-yard line. He'll bring it right up the center. Breaks the seam and a good return into Senator territory. I tell you, our special teams have not been real good tonight.
No, and that's where you use special teams sometimes to give a guy a break, and so you get somebody that's out there, and that's where you can't this point in the year, go at. I guess if I had the chance to play special teams, I would go all out because you're only going to have to run hard for 15 seconds, then you're going to get a break.
Yeah, they're set up now to Senator 43, so you give them short field and not much time, but you got to stop them. Kempf will go under center, split backfield. Heavy set here to the right, and that's where they'll come. They'll pitch it. It'll go to Unruh.
The hold back here, number
way
55,
back here.
threw Hudson Crest to the ground.
Yeah, he can't use his hands like that. Now, he can push him to the ground, but he reached out and grabbed a hold of him. So about a 3-yard pickup there by number 5. So 2nd down and 7. Kempf will go under center at the 40. Snap will come here on 2nd down. It does. Turns, hands it off. They counter back the other way. Number 5, Kruger, the ball carrier. And a long whistle. Come on, guys. Blow the whistle.
Yeah.
Jeez, Pete. But we got to learn to get low and take him to the ground. 1st down run as he picks up 7 yards.
And they've got 2 timeouts left, Bubba, so they've got plenty of time here with 2:27 left. They can set up whatever they like.
So a 1st down. And they'll
Gotta
go
make
heavy.
something happen. Gotta
They'll
make
go
something.
quick here, heavy to the right. They'll take it, turn, hand off as Lynch, the ball carrier, right up the middle. He breaks out of there. And Mason Cox finally strangles him down at about the 20-yard line. Another 1st down.
Bradley Hampton in there.
So a 10-yard pickup by Lynch and another 1st down for the Pioneers as they just go hurry. We're not getting our defense set. Kemp, split backfield. Snap will come here. It does. He'll turn, hand it off. Back the other way. 5 Curry still on his feet. Get him low, guys. Come on. And we have not tackled. I mean, it's just way high. You cannot tackle him around the shoulder pads.
Nope.
They're too strong for that. And take him down to the 15-yard line. And we're trying to substitute. Not going to get a guy out there. They're going hurry.
Yep.
2nd down and 4 after a 6-yard pickup.
Pitch
They'll
that
pitch
away.
it wide. There he is again. He'll get to the outside. Bad tackling again. And finally bringing him down inside the 10, down at about the 7.
And then we have
so
to
it'll
get
be 1st and goal.
1:25 left. We have a official. They blew it dead there for a second, but now they go.
Gain of 5, so inside the 10, 1st and goal at about the 9.
It's a huge stop here
Kemp
for center.
Under
Gotta have it.
center, and a flag comes in. Yes, that's a false start. They had a guy move on this side, and that's a little break. The worst thing about it, stops the clock, 1:11, but that might be in our favor. We've not done a very good job getting set and ready to go.
Oh, Coach.
Oh, no, Coach just got one.
Oh, no. And he's talking to this guy, and the gentleman down, the head official was not, and he's trying to get him. He is not. I don't know what this. He's talking to him, and that's what he's like. This guy. Now he's going to give it to this guy. That's just. Oh my goodness.
So false start against the Pioneers. Coach not real happy with something there, but they threw a flag, but then now he's still talking to him a little bit.
He never gave the thing to pick it up, so he's like.
So it'll be 1st and goal from about the 14 now, as Kemp will go out of the gun. Snap will come here on 1st down. He'll hand it off. They'll try to go wide. A heavy set out there. He cuts back up the middle.
Ball's out! Ball's out!
Come loose. We got it back. We recovered. Yes. He dropped the ball right there, and we fall on it. Not sure who covered it. Let's see here. It's Zach Stice. Stice comes up with the fumble.
Now, where was the ball at when was it in the end zone?
I don't know if it was in the end zone or not.
Because if not, we're on.
We'll see. We'll be at about the 1.
Yeah. Okay, so they're going to bring it out to the 20, Bubba, it looks like. I saw the ball from my angle I had around the pole here, and I looked, and it was just rolling for what seemed like an eternity before somebody in blue fell on it.
So we get it back. That's a huge break for us.
Yeah, there's no Fumblerooski call in high school, is there?
No, they move it out to the 20.
So you could fumble it forward.
We fell on it in the end zone.
Yeah, you could fumble it forward, and one of your teammates could recover in high school ball.
So we've got 55 seconds here. Kenton will go under center, takes the snap, rolls out, keeps it himself, cuts down, goes to the outside, gets to the sideline.
He's still going.
On his feet, and finally pushed out of bounds all the way up at the 45-yard
So
line.
we got one timeout left, and we're going to have to get up here real.
A 25-yard pickup there by Kenton.
Hey, and Providence is not. They're not ready for this, Bubba.
We got to keep going.
We got to keep going. They are not ready for this.
44 seconds as he got out of bounds. 1st and 10 for the Senators.
Titan's on the wrong side. He's got to get over on the other side.
Titan hurries to the other side. Kenton will go under center here.
We have plenty of time.
Eye in the backfield. We'll take it. Turn. Kenton will keep it himself. Cuts back up the middle and goes down after a gain of about a yard out to the 46. And a timeout, I believe, going to be called here, the last one for us. So Kenton with just a 1-yard pickup.
So, Bubba, at this point, are you trying to score, or are you trying to, you're not trying to do anything.
You don't want to turn it over, but my opinion is you throw that play to McCoy.
Yeah.
And let Grayson see if he can make something out of it, because every time we've done that, he has been wide open. I really like it over here to the left of the offense because it seems like it's been more open to the left. But we'll see what they elect to do here. 2nd down and 9 at the Senator 46 and 37 seconds on the clock.
So that's what we'll see. There's a right there. You just don't want to do anything stupid. That's the biggest thing. That's why.
Well, and they're probably calling 2 or 3 plays here.
We're going to do this.
He's got to set him up, say, here's what we're doing.
Yeah, hopefully.
This play and the next play, and then the next play, run it again. But you got to get some plays in there because you don't have
Yep.
any timeouts left.
Yep.
So 2nd down and 9.
This is what you practice, though. You
At
practice
the
this.
46. They'll come out, eye in the backfield. Kenton will go under center. Here's McCoy out here along with Williams. He'll take the snap, rolls out. That's what they're going to do.
He's there.
He looks. Now he's going to have to run it as he'll take off with it and get out of bounds up here at about the 48-yard line where they push him out. So he picks up about 3 yards on that carry, and a 3rd down now and about 6. Well, they move it all the way back to the 47. So he got out of bounds, stopped the clock with 30 seconds here. 18 on the play clock. They'll break the huddle. Kenton will put Titan Williams and Grayson McCoy wide to the right. And eye in the backfield. He'll take it, turns, hands it. Nope. Fakes a handoff, throws. There he is.
Oh, he threw it right
an
there.
Interception.
He's got to get.
Cannot do that. He's got to stop this
He's
guy.
got a whole
He
head
picks
of
it
steam.
off, and he may score.
He's going to go
As
in the
he's
end
down
zone.
there, and he scores.
All
They
the-
say he's down at the 1, I think. Nope,
No, he's
touchdown.
in. And that
That's
ball.
exactly what you did not want to do, and Kenton just didn't throw the ball. I mean,
It was more like a punt as he come through.
I'm not sure what happened there.
It was like a flip, and then that's a tide of
So
change.
pick 6 by the Pioneers, and exactly what you didn't want to happen. As he throws the ball with 14 seconds, they score again on that pick 6 by the defense, and it is 20-6. They'll kick it, and it's good, 21-6. Pioneers with 14 seconds left to go in the half.
Wow. And so they're going to get the 21-6 here, 14-1. We're going to step away for a quick word. You're listening to WWSR here on West Washington Live Stream.
Back here live, 21-6 Providence, as you're listening to our broadcast here on the IHSAA network, sponsored by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. As the Senators make a big mistake there, try to throw the ball with the clock winding down here in the first half. Had a 1-possession game. Providence alertly picks it off, takes it about 47 yards for an interception and a pick 6 and tack on the extra point. So 21-6 here, and Providence will kick back off to the Senators. Kick is deep, going to be fielded by Mason Cox back at about the 10, but they were offsides on the kick, so they'll have to move it back.
Well, definitely has the leg to get going there.
Oh,
so.
yeah, he's got a great leg. Does number 13, Charlie Scott, the kicker. And they'll move it back 5 yards here. He'll have to kick it from the 35 as they stepped off sides on the kickoff. So 14 seconds. And they will kick it back off here. Hudson Cress along with Mason Cox. And Kenton, I believe, is back there too, isn't he?
Yeah, I believe he is.
So his kick will come here, and it's another deep one.
That one goes to
Be
Chase.
fielded back here by Kenton at about the 10. He'll bring it out, go to the sideline, and gets pushed out of bounds up at about the 32-yard line. So 8 seconds on the clock, and hopefully we won't try to throw the football here. I mean, I like the idea of what we were trying to do there.
Mm-hmm.
It was that same play that's been open all night. But as a quarterback, you got to tell your quarterback, look, you can't throw it where anybody can pick it off. If you're going to throw it, wing it out of bounds. You can't throw it anywhere near one of their guys, and he just threw the ball short.
And that's how it just just winds up being in the absolute worst spot there for the Senators.
Straight dive to Hudson Cress. He'll pick up about 5 yards, and that'll be the last play of the first half. So the Senators go to the locker room down 21-6, still in this ball game here tonight. But, you know, that last score kind of hurts a little bit. We'll get the ball back here to start the second half. Going to have to adjust here a little bit and find some things and quit making some mistakes, and hopefully get back in this thing as the Senators trail here at the half 21-6. You're listening to West Washington Sports here on West Washington live stream and WWSR on the Indiana High School Athletic Network, sponsored by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
Lynx Clothing and Shoes is proud to support West Washington Senator football and wish them a great season. Stop by and see us for all your school fan gear. We offer a wide variety of tees, hoodies, hats, and more. We also offer custom screen printing and embroidery for your team, business, or event. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square and have been serving our community for over 15 years. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and on Saturdays, they're 9 to 3. Stop in or call us at 812-883-4154. That's 812-883-4154. Shop local and save.
United Producers Inc. We are the largest livestock marketing company in the world. We currently have 17 auction markets and 23 direct buying stations across Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee, and Illinois. Our goal is to market your livestock to maximize your dollar while implementing animal safety procedures. To find your local market, visit our website at uproducers.com or contact Ryan Batt at 812-620-0769. Farmer owned, farmer values.
Lynx Clothing and Shoes carries a wide variety of items from name brand clothing and shoes to sports apparel and sporting goods. We offer custom screen printing and embroidery, free gift wrapping, alternations, and layaway. Our hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5:30, Friday 9 to 6, and Saturday 9 to 5. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square and are a family-owned and operated business. Stop by and see us today, 812-883-4154.
High school football fans, welcome back to Friday nights, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school football.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back!
This is Friday night. This is Indiana high school football. This is your IHSAA. This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA. High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time. To pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back!
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bob Lovell. This is the weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Paul, thank you so much for joining us. And it's a busy time. We know that. It's cliched, but here's how busy you are, just so people can get an understanding. Cross-country championship will be in Terre Haute. 416 runners at the Laverne Gibson course, one of the best around. Friday and Saturday, boys and girls soccer championships at IUPUI. We have the semifinal round of football. Basketball practice has started for girls. Wrestling practice has started for girls and boys. Did I leave anything out in that short schedule?
Well, I think you got that down, Coach, but then the rest of them, boys basketball and everybody else, is in the weight room getting better, ready to go, too. So, I mean, it's just a full slate across the board of students getting ready to go. So, yeah. I think you got it all.
I think the cool thing, just to use cross country as an example, I know you're all proud and understandably so that when you play for a championship in an IHSA sport in the state of Indiana, you are competing on some of the greatest facilities known in the high school world. You're competing in big time facilities like the Laverne Gibson course in Terre Haute. That is one of the best around without question.
Well, Dave Patterson and the Convention and Visitors Bureau at Terre Haute have built something special there. It is a nationally renowned course. It is home of the NCAA championships. And in addition, I mean, we're fortunate to be able to show off our runners at that great facility. And it's really cool from the standpoint that you can kind of stand in one spot there and you can watch the entire 5K race happen in front of you, and you don't there are some out there still chasing the runners around the course, but for people of my age and physical conditioning, I just as soon stand in one spot and watch those great runners run. So, but yeah, phenomenal event.
Yeah. I agree with you 100%. Obviously, I have a little bit of experience with Carroll Stadium on the campus of IUPUI. Was there when it was built. Mike Carroll, a longtime friend of mine, and I know how incredibly important it is for kids to be able to get to Indianapolis to wrap up their soccer careers.
It is. We're going to kick off Friday night. And, that's one of the things. We hate to have conflicts in what we do, but we do. Every game that we have this weekend also has a team playing in football. So, avoiding those conflicts were just unavoidable, but we did the best we could. But, yeah, I mean, the premier soccer facility in the state of Indiana has become Carroll Stadium. The professional league here in Indy plays there, but we're going to celebrate state championships there also, and it's high-level soccer. That 3A girls match, Coach, at 4 p.m. on Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, is notably probably two of the best programs in the entire country in girls soccer, and they're going to be playing in a state championship event at Carroll Stadium on Saturday. So high-level soccer, incredible facilities, and, again, we're just blessed in Indiana to have great partners.
Paul Neidig with us talking about IHSAA championships. We are in the semifinal round of the football championship. Seems like everything went great in that first round last week, Paul.
It did, Coach. Weather was phenomenal, and it looks like we're going to have pretty good weather this week. And it was. I mean, teams advanced to the next week, and, this week's also exciting because we bring all the 5 and 6A schools back into play. They've had a week off for the most part, and the chance to heal up and plan and get their game plans together. And so now we're going to have teams playing in all 6 football classes all across the state, and, and the competition, as you know, as we work through this tournament, continues to get better. We'll have some upsets Friday night, and then we're going to have some games go as predicted. But the thing that I'm just really excited about is it's really high quality. And the other thing is we're so blessed to have great football officials that spend their time in support of student athletes so parents can watch their kids play.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
All right, welcome back here live at the half as Providence leads the West Washington Senators 21-6 here on the scoreboard at the half. I'll run down the first half stats real quick for you. Of course, the scoring, Providence got on the board in the first quarter on a Thomas Lynch 7-yard run, 6-0. The kick was good, 7-0 at that point. Then with 8:06 to go in the second quarter, the quarterback, number 7, Preston Kempf, took it 19 yards on the touchdown run, 14-0. West Washington got their first score, made it a one-score game as Ethan Roberts took it in from 2 yards out. 14-6, the pass was incomplete, and it was a one-point score at that game, one-point scoring game. And then the defense for Providence picks off a Kenton Chase pass, returns it 47 yards for the pick six. PAT was good, and it's 21-6. That's our scoring. As far as the stats for Providence, they had 19 rushes in that first half for 122 yards. Number 2, Lynch, had 6 of those for 29. Number 4, Cade Unruh, had 7 carries for 49 yards. And number 5, Luke Kruer, had 6 carries for 48 yards. So all 3 backs getting it done. That passing, they were, Kemp was 1 for 4 for 20 yards. So a total yardage of 144 yards offensively for the Pioneers, but they got the 1 touchdown on the pick six as their defense was able to score. For the Senators in the first half, they had 14 carries for 108 yards. Ethan Roberts had 6 for 25. Number 22, Kenton Chase, had 11 carries for 64. Number 8, Hudson Cress, had 4 carries for 19. And then passing, Kenton was 4 for 7 for 41 yards. All of those going to number 33, Grayson McCoy, had 3 receptions for 41 yards. Total of 149 yards for the Senators. So pretty even on the offensive end of yardage for both teams. But we give them good field position. And they had the 1 pick six that give them the score and that 19-yard run there by the quarterback for the score. So, Senators trail here 21-6 at the half. Coach has got some scores on the Salem Sports Card Show scoreboard.
Yes, come see us tomorrow morning, 9 to 2, once again at the Washington County Fairgrounds 4-H building. It'll be a 50-table show, lots of sports cards, sports memorabilia, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, about anything you could think of there. Sports-related, kids can trick-or-treat for candy and cards. We're really excited, 50 tables, a lot of great dealers coming from all around the state. I got some guys coming in from Richmond who drove in, and they are staying in Salem tonight that were texting me they were listening to the game. So awesome. So a couple scores here. We'll go over Indianapolis Seneca up 20-12 on Clarksville. Clarksville came back after being down 20-0 in that game. Southbridge up 14-0 on Corden. Heritage Hills up 7-0 on Charlestown. North Decatur up 18-14 on Milan. And the winner of this game will play the winner of this game, Tecumseh, up 27-12 over North Davies.
Yeah, that's the scores from around the area. Didn't get a score on that Paoli. They were playing
North Posey.
North Posey, so that's another game of interest in the area. So if we get that one, we'll pass it on to you. But the Senators got to come out here and play a little smarter football in the second half. They want to get back in this thing. I mean, we've made some mental mistakes, had some penalties that put us behind the sticks early. We kind of shored that up, but then come back and just made some miscues. That one miscue on the punt, we had Providence in 4th and long. They set up the punt. We had to take a timeout. They changed their play and come out and ran a fake punt, got a first down, and then the quarterback was able to take it in from 19 yards out to set up that second score. And then the other miscue, we threw the pass there with 14 seconds to go in that first half. They pick it off, take it in for a pick six. So you take those 2 scores away, and it's an even ball game. It's an 8 or 7-6 game, and unfortunately, you can't take those off the board just because we made the mistakes. But my point is, it's a lot closer game than what the score may show. So we've got to come back here and win the second half, and that's what we did last week. We're capable of doing that. Just got to come back here and do it to get back in this game here. And we'll get the ball first here to start this third quarter of play. So we got to come out here and play with some fire, play with some motion, and get this thing going down the field, make it a one-score game again if we can put some points up on the board. Want to thank all our sponsors at the half and our commissioner's report. Also, don't forget Coach's Salem Sports Card Show tomorrow. Is that at the Fairgrounds?
Fairgrounds 4-H buildings, yeah, and free admission, 9 to 2. Come on out. I think we kind of precede the parade that's going to be going on tomorrow, correct?
Oh, yeah, there is a parade tomorrow. Now, a lot of things going on with Halloween.
I mean, it's a great day to be a dentist is what I'm going to say.
Yeah, a lot of candy going around.
The Kirshner Family Dental, they live right in my neighborhood, and I wonder if it's like Christmas comes early this time of the year.
Yeah, it might be. So we'll set up here to start the second half as the Senators will receive the second half kick as they'll put Kenton Chase, Grayson McCoy, and Hudson Cress back deep for West Washington here to field this kick as we get ready to put the ball back into play as the kicker at number 12, Charlie Scott, will kick it off for the Pioneers here. So we'll set up here. Clock gets set as we're ready to go here with the third quarter. And the Senators trying to claw back into this one down 21-6. So Scott will kick it off here to get things going. And hopefully the Senators get a good return out of it here. Officials set, they'll blow the whistle, and here we go with the third quarter of play. Senators looking to get some momentum going here and pull this thing back to within one touchdown score. Deep kick to Kenton Chase, fielded at the 10. He'll bring it out there, gets it to the 20, up to the 25 where he's hit, and he'll go down at about the 27-yard line. I do see a flag over there on the far side. So
is that maybe another running into?
I have no idea.
Because we had the sideline warning earlier. So
yeah, I don't know. He threw one there.
Hold against us.
Holding against the kick return team. So another penalty against us. That's been a bunch of them. We had 4 or 5 there in that first half, and we get one to start the third quarter, not what you want. So that'll take it back to about the 17-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 there for the Senators as they'll set up here. Kenton will go under center with Roberts in the backfield behind him. 2 receivers, 1 to wide to each side. They'll take it, give it to Roberts. He'll come off the right-hand side out to about the 22 or 3-yard line. So a decent run there by Ethan as he picks up 4 on first down. So he'll take it out to that 22-yard line. And a 4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 6 now for the Senators. So they'll break the huddle, come to the line. Kenton with an eye in the backfield. He'll set up and sets a man in motion in McCoy. Rolls out, wants to pass. He's got a guy open across the middle.
And that was the second time that's the second time, Bubba, he's thrown the ball, and it's just not looked. He's like trying to put too much on it there.
He had Grayson McCoy open deep, but he went to Titan Williams, and it fell incomplete on that 2nd down throw. So it'll bring up a 3rd and 6 now for the Senators. And I'm telling you, if he could have hit McCoy with that one, that might have been a 6-point score for the Senators here. So Kenton will go 3rd down and 6 at the 22. Snap will come. He'll turn, hand it. Roberts, he's got room to this side, cuts back in the middle, keeps his feet moving, got a 1st down and more as he brings it across the 20 out across the 30 to the 33-yard line as Roberts picks up about 12 yards on that carry. So another good run there by Ethan and a 1st down, more importantly, for the Senators. Keep this drive going at the 33. They'll split 2 receivers wide to the far side. Kenton will go back under center. Roberts right behind him, sets a man in motion. Turns, hands it off. Roberts again, and he just bulldogs forward out to about the 37 before he's hit and brought down. Another 4-yard pickup there by Ethan.
So that'll bring it up for a more manageable second down for the Senators. They're going to be
almost 5 yards. They gave
Yeah,
him.
I gave them a lot there.
Good spot. So second down and 5. I called it second and 6, but they made a liar out of me. So second down and 5 at the 39.
I tell you what, I think you go up the gut again. They've been making a lot of substitutions.
Oh,
there,
yeah.
Bubba. There's
High in the backfield. He'll take the snap, turns, rolls out. Got a man open out here in Hudson Crest, and he's going to get hit and go down from behind. As, you know, these pass plays, it's just taking too long to develop.
Yeah.
And Kenton may be injured. Nope, he's going to get up. So a loss of 5 back to the line of scrimmage as that turns into a run play. Just luckily he held on to the football.
And that's what I said right before that play. A lot of the bigger guys were in, and there was a lot more speed. Looked like it came on for the Pioneers, and that's what they did. They brought the house.
Third down and 9 now, back at about the 34-yard line. So big third down play here, high in the backfield. Snap will come, they'll turn, they pitch it. They're going to try to go wide. Hudson will cut. Now cuts back up the middle and gets hit and goes down as he got it back up to about the 37 or 8-yard line.
And that's Grayson making
I said that was Hudson, but it was actually Grayson.
And then here comes the punt team out for the Senators.
Punt team out, so he only got about 4 yards out of that. So fourth down, Senators will have to punt. I don't know. I mean, they've got pretty tight punt formation, though, so I was going to say it might be time for us to fake one.
Yeah.
But we'll punt it away here. Kenton, they got a guy through, but Kenton luckily gets it away. And number 4
be right to it.
Field it. He catches it right there, and he breaks a tackle. He's down towards the Providence sideline, pushed out of bounds over there at about the 47 or so. So a pretty good return there by Unruh on that, and they'll start at their own 47.
Johnston couldn't get to him. He was able to slow him down enough, but if he couldn't make that tackle right there, that really sends a message there on the good coverage for the Senators, something they've kind of been lacking tonight.
So first and 10, and another really short field again because they're just across the 50 at the 46, and we've given them pretty good field position all night. Our defense has got to make a stop here. Can't afford to go down 3 scores here.
No, it's not in our.
Kemp under center this time will take it. Nope, they got a new quarterback in there. He'll hand it off, however.
Lynch just falls right on the center stand.
Yeah, he goes down right there at about the 48, a gain of a couple yards. Number 9, the original.
They're hurry up there.
Carter
We got to get up.
Lehman.
We got to get up and be ready here.
Yep, Lannon back under center, takes it, turns, hands it off again. Lynch and Roberts there to make the hit.
We got to be up and get ready to go again here. They're going to go quick.
They are going to go fast. They bring it up into Senator territory. Tackle made at about the 47, so it'll bring up a third down and 3.
Well, they brought 7 in a lot to throw the ball when they want to throw the ball. Everybody, I don't think I've seen anybody else make a pass attempt back there.
Yeah, 9, Lannon will come back in there at quarterback. He'll go under center, split backs, and they'll take it, turn, counter back the other way to Kruger. He cuts up the middle and gets it into the secondary before he's brought down at the 29-yard line. Hudson Crest there to make the tackle, and a gain from that 43-yard line down to the 29, so a 14-yard pickup there by number 5, Kruger. And a first down deeper into Senator territory. Lannon under center, takes a snap, turns, hands it off, Kruger again, and he just keeps his feet moving, takes it off the left-hand side, down inside the 25 to about the 23. So another good carrier by Kruger on first down and a gain of about 6. So second down and 4 now for the Pioneers inside the 25 of West Washington.
Pivotal down here. You want to put them back on third down. You don't want to give them anything short.
Lannon will go under center, split backfield, as he'll set up here. Take the snap, turn, keeps it. Now he reverses out. He's got a guy there as Grayson McCoy comes across to hit him.
Assignment football there by Grayson.
Good job by Grayson. He played his spot well, and that's going to be a big loss. Back to about the 32-yard line. So he loses
He was thinking he was going to turn around. There'd be nobody there on that side.
About a 10-yard loss by the quarterback, and it'll bring up a 3rd down now and 13 for the Pioneers at the Senator 33.
I mean, it's 4-down territory for the Pioneers, so they're going to.
They got a good kicker, too, so they may try that.
So right here's that same formation we saw earlier.
Lanin with the split backs, turns, counters the other way to Kruger. He cuts back up the middle, got one guy to beat, still on his feet, got a 1st down, breaks out of it. He may score. And no, he didn't. He was pushed out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. And he stepped out there, so 1st and goal now as Kruger picks up about 29 yards on that carry. And he's been the workhorse for them. 1st and goal now for the Pioneers here with 6:02, and that's just the speed. We just can't handle the speed of Kruger, and you got to hit him low. He runs hard, and we just haven't been able to tackle him. Split backs, Lanin under center, takes it, turns, hands off Lynch. There you tripped him up because we got low on him. And it'll be short of the touchdown. He's down at about the 1, so 2nd goal as they'll go quick. Lanin moves under center. Heavy eye in the backfield. He'll just push forward, and that's offsides. They had a guy moving. Yep, they'll have to come backwards.
And so we'll see right now.
So it'll bring up a 2nd down and goal back at the 5-yard line. So they'll break the huddle, come to the line. Lanin under center with the split backs in the backfield. Watch Kruger here as he's been the workhorse here. They'll take it, pitch it. It goes wide.
Ball's down again.
Ball come loose,
right
but
back
they
to
got
him.
him back.
Man, I tell you.
Didn't score. Yeah, that thing popped loose again. They've had trouble with it down there by the goal line.
Oh, and it just
as
pops
they're able to get back on it there.
They must have had some garlic bread for
Ball
the
carrier
pregame
number
mirror.
4, Unruh, that time picks up 4 yards. So it is 3rd and goal from the 1. And Lanin will go under center as he'll set split backs here. Keeps it himself, pushes.
No, he
I
didn't
don't
get
believe
anything.
he got it.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, they said he got it.
Oh,
in.
my gosh.
Yeah, man, he landed behind the goal line, but they count it.
So
that is just unbelievable there that he got the.
Yeah, it didn't look like he got it. I guess the ball broke the plane, though. It's hard to tell from up here. I mean, he had a half yard. So they score again here to go up 27-6.
In many ways, it doesn't matter what we think. It's what
Nope,
the Australians
it does
think.
not. I found that out a long time ago.
So that's
Kick is good, so we'll take a break here on the scoreboard. It's Pioneers 28, the Senators 6, and we'll be back here on your home for Senator Sports, WWSR West Washington live stream.
After 2 years of study and research, the Washington County Community Foundation launched its first proactive initiative, Youth First, in 2007. Their goal was to create a positive environment within the county where youth are valued, their needs come first, and investments are made in their well-being. In 2011, Youth First merged with the YMCA to best serve youth through their common commitments to youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. This merger allowed for further utilization of Youth First missions and the possibility to grow development assets in our community more initially.
All right, back here live. Providence scores again here in the 3rd quarter to lead 28-6. They'll kick off again. Senators looking for some offense. And the officials conferring.
These guys have had a rough night.
Yeah,
tonight.
they've had a rough night. They've talked about a little bit of everything.
Yeah, they've definitely.
Sideline warning. I don't know why everybody's behind the line. I don't know who they're talking about. Did he throw a flag?
Yeah, right over here.
I guess he did.
So,
and I'm not going to say anything. I wanted to, and if you want to know what I was going to say, you'll have to text me or call me, and I'll tell you what I was going to say.
Or come by a car
5-yard
at Eddie
penalty.
Gilstrap.
Yeah.
Also be take a test drive at Eddie Gilstrap. There we go.
Kick a little closer. Hopefully, he kicks it in the end zone, and we'll get it at the 20.
It's going to pop.
That's where it's going to go. So that's good. We'll take that. That'll bring it out on the touchback. It'll come out to the 20. We'll start there 1st and 10.
So now we see if there's which way the Senators want to go here. Do they want to just fade away, or do they want to try?
Well, hopefully not. Last week we scored 22 points in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
And if we could do that now, we would tie the game. So but we've got to stop them, and that's something we haven't been able to do. So Kenton will come out, take the ball over at his own 20, and he'll hand it off on 1st down. Just a straight dive up the middle. And another non-whistle is.
What is that on now? There's a hole. Ball's gonna be set.
I'm not sure even who carried the football.
Yeah, flag was thrown. And
so a 2-yard pickup by the Senators. Okay, I'm going to say it was Roberts. So 2nd down and 8 now at the 22. They'll set a man in motion, and Johnston turn, hand it off. Ethan Roberts, the ball carrier, brings it out to about the 27 before he's hit and brought down. So a gain of about 5-6 yards almost on that carry. So 3rd down and 2, 3rd down and manageable here.
Oh, yeah, definitely here for the Senators. The way that they've been able to get some yards in short, but not putting themselves behind the sticks, they've done pretty good inside.
Oh, yeah, we have. We just made those mistakes. We can't hold here. We got to get this 1st down. Kenton goes under center, takes it, turns, hands it off. Robertson, he doesn't get it.
I think we jinxed
might have got a half yard out to about the 28-yard line.
Maybe about the 29 maybe, if I'm.
So 1-yard pick. Well, they didn't even give him that.
No.
So, now he moves it. 4th down and 1.
Yep.
So the Senators down 22 points here. Got to go for it.
And Bubba, we haven't went on a long count all night.
No.
And that may be.
I just hope we don't jump.
Yeah.
So we'll break the huddle, come to the line. Just take it. Kenton keeps it, tries to go wide, and just keeps his feet moving. I believe he got enough.
Yeah,
he got across the 30, and that's good for 1st down.
And
his second effort got him that 1st down as he bounced to the outside and got the 1st down, keeps this drive alive.
He took a shot to get it, too.
Yes, he did.
That kid is.
Very tough run there by Kenton.
He definitely has he keeps getting better as he goes along. We kind of forget that it's his 2nd year playing quarterback.
Right. He's just a junior.
He feels
1st down and 10, 2 receivers wide to the far side. Kenton will go under center, turn, roll out. Keeps it himself, goes off tackle, got some running room, tries to get the outside. He does. 1st down running more as he's finally pushed out of bounds up there at about the 42, 43-yard line. So a gain of about 12 on that carry by Kenton. And another 1st down.
And Bubba, I've been blessed to be on the staff here to watch a lot of really good teams. We Lutheran and Central Christian and the semi-states where we couldn't even get plays like that. This team, this team here is not an unbeatable team.
Well,
we've made some horrible mistakes tonight.
Look at the first half stats.
Yeah.
I mean, they were pretty doggone even. We just made mistakes when we couldn't, and Kenton will take it on 1st down.
Oh, it's got to be a face mask.
Hand it off. Hudson Cress, the ball carrier.
Oh, my God.
No gain on the play.
And he is limping. He's coming up limping there, Bubba. Hudson he got tagged right in got pulled down first by the face mask, and so then he's hobbling off. So
Roberts will come back onto the field here on 2nd down. They give him a yard, 2nd and 9 at the 44. Looking for some more points here are the Senators. And here's where you might go to Grayson.
Yeah, I think
they
so.
Line him up out here wide. Kenton takes a snap, rolls back, wants to throw, got time, goes. He takes a shot. He's got a guy down there, and he just couldn't get it outside to Titan, as that's who he was headed. He had McCoy and Titan there. And 3rd down and 9 now after the incompletion. So, big 3rd down play. I still like McCoy in the flats. I just
yeah, definitely.
You know, he threw the one interception a while ago, but now they've got Unruh out there on him, so you got to watch it here. Snap will come. They'll turn, hand it off to Roberts. He gets met in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of about 3 yards back to the 41. So that'll bring up a 4th down, and now we're kind of playing not to win. You know, we're just kind of going through the motions here.
And we're going to punt.
Punt. Yeah, going to have to. 54 seconds to go here in the quarter, and the punt team will come on here as we'll punt it away. Kenton back there. They've about blocked every one of these, so hopefully they don't get a guy through. And Kenton fakes it. He's going to throw it. Got an open, 1st down.
What a play.
As a catch made by Wyatt Johnston, and we faked them out this time. And it's caught at the 45 of the defense, and the Pioneers will go down on 4th down. So a good throw there as they got it out to Johnston. Good for about a 14-yard pickup and a 1st down.
All because I was looking away, Bubba. That's what I was sitting there. I was writing something down, and then, boom, I'm going to keep doing it.
So that's a big play. That's a momentum booster here.
Yeah,
we got to get going.
Try
1st and 10.
Get a strike here.
Snap comes. They'll fake the handoff. He wants to throw. Got all kinds of pressure. Strings it out now. Takes off with it. Cuts back up the middle. Now goes to the sideline. Down the sideline. And bounces out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. So a good pick up there by Kenton as he takes it 24 yards for that scamper. So a great run there by Kenton and another 1st down as they move deeper into Providence territory at the 28. So they'll see what they can do here. They move the chains, a new set of downs inside the 30 of Providence at the 28. Kenton will go under center, eye in the backfield, sets his man in motion, and McCoy turns, hands it off. First man through, Wyatt Johnston, the ball carrier. And Wyatt able to dive forward down to about the 25. So a 3-yard pickup, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter here. So we'll go into the 4th with the Senators trailing 28-6, looking for more here. And the 4th and final quarter coming on your home for Senator Sports, WWSR and West Washington live stream.
You're at American Family Insurance, located in Bedford, Indiana. We help our customers all over the state of Indiana by having customizable insurance policies to fit their needs. Whether it is insurance for your car, home, or business, we've got you covered. With licenses in Ohio and Florida as well, we can insure your vacation or rental home. You can also sign up for our discount driving program called Know Your Drive and save up to 10% with the potential to save up to 20% off auto insurance premiums. And let's not forget about your life, as life insurance is the most important policy we offer. Contact Michael Long at mlong@amfam.com or call 812-578-3072. Again, that's 812-578-3072. Michael Long Agency with American Family Insurance. Big enough to serve, small enough to care.
All right, back here live at Art Sanders Field. Senators trailing 28-6 to the Providence Pioneers, but the Senators on the move here. They have the ball, 2nd down and 7 at the 24-yard line of Providence. Kenton will go under center to start the 4th quarter. He'll take it, rolls out, wants to throw. He's got some time. Now looking, throws it at the last second.
Guy's out of bounds.
And threw it out of bounds. Man, if he just would have threw it deeper. He had Titan.
Yeah.
But,
and I don't know that he saw him though, Bubba. That's something that perspective, when you sit there at his 5'7", 5'6" frame there,
right.
he's not
kind of hard to see.
It's kind of hard to see forest from the trees.
So 3rd down now, and We lost a yard somehow. Back to the 25.
How's that?
It's a horrible spot. It was at the 24.
When you throw the ball, though.
They must have moved the chains over there. So it'll be 3rd down and 7. Out of the shotgun will the Senators go. Kenton will stand back there. Snap will come. Pressure coming. He gets away from it. Now cuts it to the outside. Got a blocker in front of him,
inside.
and he cuts back inside. The tackle might have pushed him forward. Yeah, it did. Plenty of the first down.
He had a lane there
inside
for
the
a second.
15 down to about the 12.
Great blocking there on the edge. I don't know who that was, Bubba, but they were.
I believe that was Grayson McCoy.
Grayson McCoy there, and it just gave him.
Took a shot from behind.
Yeah.
So he picked up good yardage, 13-yard pickup there on 3rd down. And it'll be a 1st down and 10. Now for the Senators at the 13-yard line, looking to score here to start this 4th quarter.
Yep, again.
Eye in the backfield, Johnston with Roberts behind him. Snap will come here on 1st down. It'll be Wyatt. He'll dive forward and got a couple hard yards down close to the 11.
Great fake there by Kenny.
Yeah.
He took some shots from guys that thought he had the ball.
So a 2-yard pickup by Johnston. And it'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Senators. Have to hurry here. Play clock down to 20, and they're still calling the play.
Yeah.
So they'll set up here. 2nd down and 8 at the 11.
Tell you what.
Kenton with an eye in the backfield. He'll set up. Ooh, looked like they jumped off. Yes, and they had to. That has to be on the defense.
They still got encroachment, hopefully.
That's against the defense, so a 5-yard penalty. Kind of a hard count there, and that worked.
Yeah.
Moves it down to about the 6.
Now,
So 2nd down and 4.
You know, I think you got Roberts right there to the right side. I think he's got a chance to break one if you go over that away.
Yep, absolutely. So they'll go with an eye in the backfield. Kenton will go under center. Johnston and Roberts behind him. Snap will come. He'll keep it. Nope, handed it off to Johnston, and he gets it inside the 5 to about the 4. Still about a yard short, I believe.
Yeah. So that'll bring up
So a 3rd down and about 1. 2-yard pickup. So 3rd and 1, but you're in 2-down territory here, so you got 2 plays to get this yard. You can get a 1st down inside the 5, but at the 4. So
yeah, I think it's going to Mr. Roberts there. He's going to pick his hole, and he's going to go. He's going to
he'll
fall.
move up there. Snap will come. It does. They'll turn, give it to Roberts. He dives and goes down to about the 2-yard line. So it'll be a 1st down and goal now for the Senators.
Falls behind J.G. Cruz and Kai Strother there.
So 1st and goal at about the 2 for West Washington, looking to tack on another score here with 9:47 to go in the ball game. Clock will start back up, and 1st and goal.
Yeah, you know that Providence does not want to slow it down offensively when they get it, so.
No, absolutely not. Senators will come to the line. Roberts in the backfield. They'll hand it to Ethan. He pushes, gets spun, and he's going to be short. So a 1-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1.
I would not be against Kidden going right up the middle with it too, Bubba, on this. Maybe fake a handoff to Roberts and just follow him through the hole and let him block him and see what happens.
So the Senators looking to score here. Clock not in our favor.
No,
down to 9 minutes.
And
we need
that's probably
3 scores.
That's probably the only thing I don't like about this drive. We've used way too much time. Off
well, you know, your defense going to have to make a big stop if we do score here. Kent will go under center, sets a man in motion, turns, hands it off. Roberts, he pushes, and he's in, I believe, for the score.
Yeah, the 3rd or 4th effort there got him in.
So Roberts takes it in from 1 yard out. TD is good, and the Senators pull within 28-12 now. With 8:45 to go here in the 4th quarter. So we need this 2-point run or pass or whatever we decide to do. Roberts with that 1-yard run. Kenton will go under center. Eye in the backfield, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Fumbles,
You can't advance.
Can't advance it. That's
yeah.
a dead. Yep. So the run is no good again. And it's 28-12 still. And with 8:45 to go, the Senators pull within 2 scores here. And we'll take a quick break and come back here on your home for Senator Sports, West Washington live stream and WWSR.
Expertise, resources, commitment. At Sullivan Financial, we offer a team approach to financial planning, offering you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are our main priority, which is why we work to understand your unique circumstances and ultimately create a distinctive plan that provides a roadmap for your financial journey. Located in Mitchell, Indiana, they can be reached at 812-849-2670. That's 812-849-2670.
All right, back here live, Art Sanders Field. Senators trailing by 16. I said that wrong before, 28-12. My math was a little off there, but down 2 scores as you got to have a couple touchdowns and a couple extra points on the 2-point conversion to tie this thing up. Right here, we just need the ball back and got to get a big stop. That's key here for our defense. So Kenton will line up to kick the ball back into play as he'll set up there at the 40 to put it back into play. Kick will come here. I'd kick it to 11. He looks scared to death. There it is on the ground, and it's fielded by the second row player of the Pioneers at the 41. Number 21 diving on it there. Lincoln Kruger, the freshman, gets down on it at the 41, and that's where Providence will start this drive at their own 41. So defense has got to play huge here.
Yeah.
We need some kind of turnover, something to happen.
Your season's on the line here. You've got to be able to.
Let's go, boys. Down 16. Need something big to happen here defensively. So they'll bring Lanin back out there. He'll go under center to take the snap. He does. Turns, hands it off. Lynch, the ball carrier, just cuts it back up through the middle and gets a first down run into Senator territory. Gain of 11 on that carry by Lynch. And a first down for the Pioneers at the Senator 47. So can't have that. You got to stop them here.
Yeah, you have to. It's not. That's way too much, way too early.
So they'll line up. Lanin will come back under center with split backs in the backfield. Snap will come. He'll turn, hand it off. Lynch. And this time they stranglehold him right there. J.G. Cruz got a hand on him and just bulldogged him down right there at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. So J.G. with a big stop there on first down. So it'll be second down and 10 at the 47. Clock down to 7:59. We need a fumble or something.
Yeah, we do, and that's something they're protecting the ball pretty well right now.
Lanin goes under center once again. Snap will come. He'll turn, hand it off, goes to Kruger. He gets hit. Nice hit there by Johnston as he stood him up. That was one of the few times we've stopped him after he got a head of steam going, and he took a shot right to the gut. And a good hit there by the Senators as Wyatt Johnston comes off the bottom of the pile. 2-yard pickup there by Kruger. So third down for the Pioneers, and if you can stop them here and make them punt maybe. So big third down play here for the Senator defense. Lanin will go under center, split backs, takes it, turns, fakes it. Now they'll go wide. It goes to Unruh, and he picks up a first down. Just did get enough as we finally tackle him from behind down at about the 37. So he was able to get about 8 yards out of it. And a first down for the Pioneers with 7 minutes to go here in this ball game at the 37 of West Washington. So got to have a turnover. That's about all you can hope for. Lanin will go back under center, eye in the back, or actually split backs. He'll take it, turn, hands it off.
Got him right there.
And JG there again.
I mean,
JG's been all over that play. They haven't got anything much right there. So
I mean, JG
he smokes him right there after a gain of 1 down to the 40 or 36-yard line.
I think he's visualizing Lynch is just like one of those baskets rolls at Texas Roadhouse that comes out. He snatches them up so quick.
So 2nd down and 9. They'll break the huddle, come to the line. Laning back under center, split backs in the backfield. Kruger and Unruh back there with him as the snap will come.
We just shifted over to the left side there, Bubba.
Snap will come. They'll turn, hand it off. Lynch, the ball carrier. He follows his blockers well and gets down to about the 30.
He's going to be short.
So he picks up about 6 yards. Several Senators, Roberts and McCoy, the first two up there for West Washington. So a 6-yard pickup. It'll bring up 3rd down and 3 at the 30. So, needing a big stop here as the clock keeps running down to 5:38 to go in the game. Laning will break the huddle, come to the line, split backs in the backfield. As he'll take the snap, turn, fakes a handoff, keeps it himself, runs and gets the 1st down as he goes out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. So the quarterback on the keeper there gets 4 yards and another 1st down for the Pioneers. 5:25 to go here in this ball game. Senators down 28-12.
So it's going to bring up 1st down and 10.
So he 1st and 10 there for the Pioneers. 5:25 left.
Yeah, and they're eating every second of this clock. As the clock winds down here, it'll start on the snap as they go under center. Laning takes it, turns, handoff Lynch, and we get there to him from the edge. Number 51, Tyler Miller.
That's Hampton.
Or
coming
Hampton.
in. That's
I'm
all right.
sorry.
Hampton McCoy and Strother coming in there.
He gets about 2 yards on the carry, does Lynch. So 2nd down and 8 at the 24-yard line as the clock continues to roll here. Laning will go under center once again, taking his time, eating every second of that clock as he'll step under there to take the snap. Snap will come, he'll take it, pitch it, go wide to Kruger, and he just had one guy to beat. Luckily, we made the tackle, Stice there to hit him, but not before he got a 1st down. Inside the 15 at about the 12. So a gain of about 9 yards on that one, so another 1st down, and we're just we need a turnover.
Yeah.
That's about all you can hope for here. 4:30 to go. And they will break the huddle, come to the line. New set of downs for the Pioneers. Laning goes under center, split backs in the backfield. He'll take it, turn, pitch it wide. It'll go to Kruger. He cuts back up the middle and goes down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line, so a 5-yard pickup for Kruger. And they're inside the 10 at the 9. Second down, they give him 4. So 2nd down and about 6 for the Pioneers as they'll break the huddle, come to the line. Laning just eating all that clock down to 3:38 here on the game clock as he goes with split backs.
I think you go to Kruger again over there on a pitch.
Snap will come. That's where they're going. They pitch it wide. We got out on him that time, though, and throw him for a loss.
And that's where you hope you can have a third
fumble,
guy fumble come in and hit him.
That's where what you would like to happen is they tackle him way back at about the 16-yard line. So a loss of about 8 yards on that one. So it will be 3rd down and about 14 now for the Pioneers with under 3 minutes to go here on the game clock. They'll take their time, 12 seconds on the play clock. As Laning will come out, they may take a timeout here. They'll break the huddle. They're not going to have time. 3, 2, 1. They'll take a timeout. So timeout Providence, 2:43 to go. They lead 28-12. We'll take another break and come back here on your home for Senator Sports, WWSR, and West Washington live stream.
American Family Insurance is a Bedford-based business with a wide variety of insurances that are suited to the customer's needs. There is currently a discount driving program that can help you save money on auto insurance premiums. Contact us at 812-578-3072 or email us at mlong@amfam.com. American Family Insurance. Big enough to serve, small enough to care.
All right, back here live, Art Sanders Field, Providence with a timeout. 2:43 to go here in the contest. They lead 28-12, a 16-point advantage for the Pioneers, and the Senators just looking for a fumble, scoop, and score something here to
get the ball back
get
in
the ball
their
back. I would love to see a fumble, scoop, and score, make it 28-18, and then hopefully get the 2-point, make it a one-score game. But that's wishful thinking on my part, but it can happen. It's high school football. 2:43 to go. Pretty good game. Senators have not played that bad.
No.
I'd say the worst thing for us has been the field position and the penalties in the first half. We and that interception right before the half really hurt us too. But we've just got to get a stop here. Lanen will go under center on 3rd and 14. Split backs in the backfield. He'll take it, turn, counters, keeps it. He's going to get sacked. And a nice play there by Grayson McCoy as he comes through and buries him back at the 25-yard
Center's
line.
call timeout because you want to preserve a lot of clock there.
So 4th down. That may have took him out of, I don't know if this kicker, how much of a leg he's got, but that probably took him out of field goal range. They could try it here, but it's going to be 4th down and about 23 or 4 for the Pioneers. 2:33 to go, and the Senators take a timeout here.
And you see that's going to be a big decision time for them. I think, like you said, it takes them out of range for their kicker, so I think we're going to see a possible bomb there.
Possible punt, possible throw. They could fake it. They've done a lot of that. The one big fake punt they had earlier for a first down.
They're not scared of us, so they're going to, they could easily just go and try to.
And they could just go for it. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not really going to gain anything by punting.
No.
So, you probably do try to go for it here.
I think they probably do. I mean, we talk about Krieger all night. He's been one. We've had trouble stopping, Yeah,
Krieger's been the workhorse for them. Him and Unruh both have run it. Lynch hadn't really hurt us too bad, but they'll go out of the shotgun. Lanen will step back there with Lynch in the backfield. They'll go 3 wide here to the near side.
I think it's a draw.
I think they'll try to go across the middle, or they'll hand it to Lynch.
Yeah, I think he's going to make a quick read on that and then see what happens, then pull it back and then hit somebody quick.
Lanen out of the gun. Snap will come. No, he wants to throw. He steps back. He's going to throw.
He threw a
wobbler. We got a guy there. Almost
knock it down. Just knock it down, though. You
Cox,
you don't want that.
You don't want to pick it off there and just knock it down. You're right. So Cox with good coverage, and on 4th down, it goes incomplete.
And that's real hard, Bubba. You've coached, I've coached, especially at the lower levels. It's something you teach kids because, you've got to keep that thought in your head. What are you doing if the ball comes to you?
Right. So we'll take over on downs at the 25-yard line of the Senators. So we got to go here and try to score quickly.
We had Hudson on the field. I don't think he was ready.
Now the gun, snap will come.
Yeah, that's going to be a timeout.
And they take a timeout. Yep. Pioneers take one here with 2:25. I don't think they were ready either. Probably saved us a motion penalty because we had some movement. We'll stay here with you.
Pioneers going to circle the wagons before the next play.
2:25 remaining, 28-12. Senators trying to stay in it here. And if you could get a quick hitter down the field and get the 2-point conversion, then you get the onside. Who knows?
Yeah.
But you got to get out here. This score here has got to come pretty quick.
Yeah, it's got to. It's got to be a quick score, and that's what you can't. I think you do have 2 or 3 plays you're talking about, Coach, and we put it in there, and you get them,
And we got to go hurry like they did on offense. We can't take a lot of time in between plays. We've got to go quick, and we've got to move it fast. What I would like to see is us get that pass out here to McCoy and him break a tackle and take it to the house on this first play from scrimmage. So 1st and 10, we'll see what happens. That's the lineup we're going to get. Trips here to the near side. McCoy Titan Williams, and also Johnston. Kenton will go out of the shotgun. Snap comes. He rolls out, wants to throw, looks. Now he throws it, and just overthrew McCoy.
And that's what Miller was trailing there, and I
Yep.
don't know that he saw him. He zoned in on him, and that's where you got the one or two guys you key on, and Miller kind of had the better drag there where he could catch it. And
2nd down and 10 as they'll set up. Clock stopped at 2:20, so got to get something here as they'll line up trips here to the near side. Kent now the gun with Roberts back there with him. Snap will come. It does. He'll hand it off. It'll go to Roberts. They try to fake him. Now we cut it back up the middle. Roberts gets out to the 31. But
somebody got beat.
Going to be a hold back there. Looks like they're going to call it against us. Yeah, they're going to call it against one of the Senators. And that's a spot foul back in the backfield. So it's going
puts us behind the sticks quite a bit there.
That takes it way back. That's going to take it back to inside the 15 at about the 13-yard line. So 2nd down and about 25 now. And we need a big play.
Yeah.
2:13 to go. Clock will start up. Kenton will call it here.
Yep.
After the penalty. Snap comes. He looks, wants to throw. He's going to have to run out of it. Got pressure. Gets away from it at the last second. Now throws it towards the sideline and bombs it over here. Caught by Mason Cox. Cox caught it about 5 yards out of bounds.
And he wasn't on the field.
Complete. Yeah, he wasn't even in the game, was he?
No.
Trying to get it back out here again to McCoy. So 3rd down and forever now.
Yeah, it makes you, as you're sitting here, you think about all these plays that add up. But we talk about the penalties, too. The penalties have put us in some bad spots tonight.
Yeah, we've been behind the sticks a lot, and that really
self-imposed,
hurts.
That's the biggest thing.
Oh, yeah. 1:49 to go. 3rd down and real long here for the Senators. We line up strong to the far side over by the Providence sideline. Kenton takes a snap, still scrambling around with it. Now backs up. Now running into the end zone. You better get out of there, Kenton. Now he throws it at the last second.
We got a
flag. That was a late hit. Yeah, that's a big help.
Yeah.
As they try to dive in on Kenton helmet to helmet.
Yeah.
He tried to get it out here to McCoy. Kenton a little slow to get up. And that one's going to be against Providence. That's just unnecessary. Yeah. You got to talk to – I mean, I know they're up in this game, and he was being aggressive, but you've got to hold up a little bit, and that will be a big 15-yard personal foul.
Well, and the big thing, Bubba, is that may not be this game that cost you, but it may be the next or the one after that.
Right, and I think, if I'm not mistaken on that play, that may be a 1st down automatic.
Yeah, we will see.
They march off the 15
Yes, it is.
yards.
You are correct, yeah.
So that moves it up to the 33-yard line and a 1st and 10.
Mason Cox in there giving us a little speed on the outside there, and along with Grayson McCoy over here. Awesome.
1st down on that personal foul call. So 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Clock down to 1:36. Senators looking for a big play here. Kenton will go out of the gun. 2 receivers wide here to the near side. Almost fumbles, but he gets it back. Now he's running for his life again.
Just get rid of it there, Ken.
Throws it across the middle. Caught by Hudson. And a good catch
Clock
there
is rolling, though.
By Hudson as he takes it in at about the 33. So a gain of about 6 yards.
That ball took an unbelievable center bounce back to Ken.
And 2nd down, he about snaps it again and loses it. He hands it off to Hudson. He goes to the sideline, gets out of bounds alertly, got a 1st down at the 41.
Moves the sticks and then
So
stops the
that'll
clock.
move the chains and stop the clock.
It'll be interesting to see in the future years if Hudson is if he's able to gain any muscle, because he's got such speed. If he could gain a little bit of muscle,
he's got a lot of
to
speed.
where he could shed some guys. He makes guys, he gets skinny and makes guys miss, but
1st and 10. He got out of bounds, stopped the clock with 1:07 to go. 2 receivers wide to the far side. Kenton out of the gun. Snap will come. He looks, throws out there to Cox. He makes a grab.
On the screen.
Mason tries to get to the outside. and he's slung out of bounds after he makes the grab up at about the 45-yard line, so a gain of about 4.
59.9 left.
And Kenton will go back to work, second down and about 7 at the 44, as he'll break the huddle here, under a minute to go. And Kenton will go out of the gun. Snap comes, he looks, fakes it, now goes deep. He's going to throw the ball deep, nobody back there, but the Pioneers, they pick it off at about the 15. Now they return it to their sideline as he goes down there, still cuts back across the center, and Kenton makes the tackle right at the 47 of West Washington.
Tyler Miller coming in with the big tackle there on the 48-yard line.
So interception, that's going to be the Senator season here. They're going to go to 7-3 and end things here in this semifinal round to a very good Providence team. 42 seconds to go on the clock. Yeah. But, you know, great year.
Yeah.
I mean, if you would have told me we would be in this position, I'd have told you it's crazy at the beginning of the year. But these kids have just really played hard, overachieved, and done a great job.
They've given it all, and, you know, they've overachieved, and we're losing a lot of great seniors, a lot of great kids. And
shotgun, they're just going to take a knee here as they'll kneel down.
And a lot of guys, a lot of holes to fill next year. That is one thing that we'll see. A lot of key positions there. You know, losing Roberts Johnson, you see a lot of embracing of guys, and it'll be interesting to see who comes up with that and who does that. And the Pioneers will move on, I believe.
Taking on Tecumseh probably. I may go watch that game. I'm not sure where it'll be. I think possibly at Providence.
It'll be at Providence, I'm fairly sure.
Yeah, so that may be a game to watch next week. Two teams that have had great years, and that's going to be it here tonight. Senators fall 28-12 to the Pioneers here in this semifinal round of Sectional 1A 48, and the Senators season comes to an end. 7-3 on the year. Great year for this West Washington team and coaching staff. Got a lot of kids coming back, though, and we're losing some good ones, but we've got a pretty good nucleus coming back for next year.
Great freshman group coming up with some skilled athletes there, so
we'll see what happens. Final comments from you?
Bubba, you know, just thank you guys. You know, last year we took on our new crew here, and we got a weekend, then we had 2 weeks off, and we just kind of, it seemed like such a blur. I was sitting there telling you, this year went by in a blur too, but it's been a good blur, and it's been a lot of fun, especially being here at Art Sanders Field. I guess next year we're really going to have to be road dogs. We got a lot of road games.
There will be a bunch,
But I thank you so much, and Coach Akers and Mr. Wolf, who's helped us get on when we've had to on other times, and thank the support of the corporation here that has helped us out, and that helps put us in these spots to give us this great equipment and things like that, and Mr. Russell and everybody in the athletic department.
Absolutely, and I just can't say enough about the West Washington community, the school, the staff, everybody here. I mean, I made a move over here a couple years ago that a lot of people didn't think would happen, but it's just been a great move, and a lot of good things here going on at West Washington. This is one of them. This program that the professor over here runs is second to none with the live stream. We do IHSAA broadcasts all the time, even at times when we're not playing. They've got us to do those things, and he just does a great job with this program. I want to thank you. It's been great. We've had a great time, and just a great job by everyone that is involved. And you mentioned that with Athletic Director Darren Russell and this whole staff here at West Washington and the job they've done. Kudos to these kids and this coaching staff. They've had a great year, and we want to get down there and talk to them. So that's all the time we've got tonight. So for Craig Akers, the professor, and Brad Mills, the coach over here with us, this is Mark Bubba Abbott. We say God bless you, and we'll send it back over.